Hello. Can you hear me now? Okay. So you guys can hear me now, right? Because I'm doing all that talking and you guys couldn't hear me. I do apologize about that. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Can y'all hear me now? Da 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 da. Waiting on yes. Okay. So y'all, I was on my way. So I had to come in to get ready to change. I gotta go somewhere tonight. I gotta go somewhere tonight at about 10 o'clock. And so to kind of enjoy my night, if you will. And I look inside of I'm getting all these dings inside of my INA chat. And my INA chat is talking about that I'm supposedly scared and that I'm allegedly saying that I need to go to the gym because I'm afraid because this YouTuber is coming to Harvey. And I'm just looking like, what? I'm out here just kind of sort of enjoying my day, minding my business, working on the things that I'm working on. And I'm like, I gotta get dressed, but I also gotta finish up some of the stuff that I gotta get done. But let me just go ahead and take a moment and look over here at this and see what these people are talking about. And I heard it with my own ears. I'm literally supposedly going to work out simply because I am afraid that Minion is coming to Harvey. Knew nothing about it, but now I do. So what I decided to do was, hey, I'm going to go into the chat and I'm going to ask him. Oh, great, welcome. We can't wait for you to come to the city. When are you coming? Like, I'm with it. Whatever you want to do, and if you want to be froggy, I agree to mutual combat. I believe in mutual combat. I believe in self defense, and I'm definitely not gonna be scared of a minion with a pussy. And so, with that being said, I'm sitting here like, when you coming? And so he obviously with fucking glasses on, all of a sudden can't see the comments. Now the comments are invisible. And he looking straight ahead and he don't have no clue that I'm sitting right in the comment section. And so I just showed y'all in the beginning that as the time I talked, they didn't time me out. So now I'm timed out and I can't say nothing. And I'm looking at these fools, and here you go with Reality Check TV with his weird. I think this man literally has a mental instability. He in the comments, stop using the Lord. And then I'm looking at Lady Gluck Club. Thank you so much for defending my child and this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. You supposedly being able to read legal documents, bald head bitch. I want you to get this. You definitely don't got no type of love or no regard coming from me. You do not fit the ramifications of a woman, of a mother, of a respectable, contributing citizen in society, as somebody that should be respected, as somebody that should be upheld, uplifted. You're trash. And I want her to know that. I really want her to know that. I personally look at Lady Luck Club as trash. Everything she's had right now, it's only been a matter of luck, but luck about to run out. And that's what I mean. You spending all your time and everybody chat looking for friends because you clearly don't got none. And your weird ass is in there doing all manner of stuff, and you still ain't gave INA back our money. They literally gonna say to me when I said, "Oh, give us back the money we gave you for a community project," she gonna say, "Take me to court." Now you want to go to court and you want to be sued, but you the main one talking about how things go in court. So literally, who think that I'm gonna take her to small claims court? I ain't as busy getting. Who think I'm gonna take Lady Luck Club to small claims court so that I could try to recover if it's nothing, no less than $500? Who think I'm gonna do that? But you know what? Maybe I should. I'm telling y'all, I have literally got to the point where I am literally, I'm okay. I don't. When they saw it, when they showed it to me, I'm just responding to it because I don't care. But you can't make this stuff up. So this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, Law. This is what I'm talking about right here. Now, the number one thing that these people's complaint is,
imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Yes, he's hold on. I need to really hold on one second. I just like is this the wrong one? Oh, this ain't the wrong one. This is another one.
So when you want to throw out allegations,
So the problem with this is 4 days ago. Wait, Jedediah. 4 days ago. This is a minute ago. Okay, so here it goes. The one that's a minute ago. So, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all something. This is a very unhealthy obsession that I'm dealing with. A 7-hour live stream? A 7-hour live wait a minute. Nah. These people have sat on live talking about me for 7 hours. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a damn who I do or do not like. Ain't no way in hell. I got 7 hours. You did a whole work shift. Ladies and gentlemen, or is this wrong? This says 7 hours.
facts. I am, and then
oh wait a minute, wait. Kobe, older woman, Kobe.
Y'all at some point, and so
You go to point.
They sent me an email saying what he had said, and it says
this is absolutely.
He literally spazzed out and was like, "We're going to start working out every day." That's how pressed I got. Miss Busted Bussy, Power Bottom, activist, cum handler, and thief, Jedediah Brown. Dara Eugene Coleman. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. We had a lot of fun tonight. Again, don't forget though.
Did you catch the lip smack? Look at her. Look at her. Listen to her. Look at the lip smack. I don't know how to do that quick rewind stuff, but wait a minute. Look at the lips.
Like, we're going to start working out every day.
Look, honk.
That's
P
how pressed
N. Okay, look.
I got Miss Busted Bussy, Power Bottom, activist, cum handler, and thief, Jedediah Brown.
Look at them lips.
Dara Eugene Coleman.
You gotta fuck.
Okay, so I don't know, y'all. We had a lot of fun tonight. Again, don't forget though, y'all, what we are seeing, what INA is, and let me just be this is serious, y'all, because I want y'all to leave at least feeling like y'all were at least somewhat educated on what's going on, and we can back this up with facts, right? So let me just educate y'all on what's going on.
We know that niggas can create.
Hold on. The education was a
I am wanting to plan a trip out to Harvey.
I'm wanting to plan a trip.
And guys, I want you guys to help me get there.
What?
So if you go to Minion with Opinion, here's my grifting moment, okay? This is my grifting moment, but the grift isn't for me. It's really for me to actually go to Harvey, do some work for you guys. And when I get there, I'm gonna have a producer there who's gonna be working with me. I'm gonna have a special guest that I can't say who this person is, who's gonna come with me. And we have a lot of stuff that we want to make happen while we're in Harvey. So if you go to my website, minionwithopinion.com, You can actually get some information, and you can donate to the fund to get us out to Harvey if you want us to go to Harvey and be boots on the ground. And if I so happen to meet Jedediah during the trip, that also may be very entertaining for you guys as well. So if y'all want to see that happen, INA, I know there's a lot of trolls in here from INA. If you want to make that happen, you can contribute to the cause as well. Go to my website, minionwithopinion.com, and you can contribute.
I wish I had my sound effects. So you mean to tell me this broke punk who literally, now I'm gonna tell you something, you ain't even a good enough punk, because what the hell where did that shirt come from? What in the Shein Chinese shipment, literally 2-month delivery, you didn't get exactly what the picture looked like as shirt is that? Let alone you got all this time and be doing 7 hours worth of literally talking about another man, and you didn't take out a whole 30 minutes to make sure your lining was in order. Why would the right side be shorter than the left side, longer than the other? So you didn't have the money to go to the barber. And then look at your chin hair. The left side is definitely, the right side longer than the other. You couldn't get you a lining with that whole, oh my God, I don't have the time for this. Anybody who finds this stuff entertaining, we are not the same. Then there's no way in hell that I'm going to reduce myself for literally, I'm not going to reduce myself to this. Did this motherfucker just ask for y'all to pay for his trip to come to Harvey? Womp, 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 womp. You got to be kidding me. The whole premise, and then you got reality check over there. Stop using the Lord's name in vain. And you didn't set your ass. You don't even got enough relationship with God like the Muslims to do that you will sit your ass on somebody's live stream talking about somebody else for 7 hours. You need to be like the Muslims if you need to go pray. But beyond that, I can't understand how people become victims so quick. You look at the comment section and all you see is Lady Luck. Thank y'all so much for standing up for my son, because it's despicable for a man to bring a child into it. But let me be clear here. If you was being or spending your time being a mother, then your child would have give us our money back. That's all I got to say to her. Give us our money back. And we ain't never asked for nothing like that ever in the whole time I've been advocate. I ain't never asked for a refund. Give INA our money back. And until then, she has no credibility whatsoever, because she took the money. I said on there, do whatever you want to do as it relates to the community, because it was money for a community project. So you officially have stole and frauded, because you were given an in-kind gift to your show to do something for the community, and you didn't do nothing. And you literally on everybody program calling Zesty, Zesty, Zesty. You calling me out my name. You saying all manner of stuff. Well, I'm a woman's son. So let me tell you this. Take that bastard so he can get a DNA test to figure out who his father is, so his father can hopefully get custody of him, so he can be with somebody who will put some time into him and not on the internet looking for relevance and for friends. She on there pushing his channel, and this man literally don't even know how to get a good line and don't got no good sense. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me your skin still fucked up with a filter? Stop it. How you got filter pigmentation? I'm trying to tell y'all this. I am all the way off square. This is why I'm literally God gonna get me there when he get me there. I'm not perfect. I deal with hell, whatever come with it, come with it. But this is really what really blessed me out right here. Let me tell y'all what blessed me out. Hold on.
Me find a flight to try to get there tonight. And if I can't get there tonight, then that means that we start not one
For the car, they ain't paid the man. Let me tell you something. Ray Charles could see this. Like, we're going to start working out every day. Let me just educate y'all on what's or something.
Okay, there you go. Look.
And then let me see what this other one say.
Go the reading skill.
Just heard you're coming to Harvey. Yay! Let me know when. I promise I'll be there and agree to mutual combat. Oh, child. See,
hold on.
Child at some point. And so they sent me an email saying what he had said. And it says, I don't care about none else on the channel. I'm going back to work. What day is it? Or something. They sent me an email saying what he had said, and it says,
now let me tell you something. I'm not no expert, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you something. This right here, this don't make no damn sense. So you mean to tell me that you got two fucking pairs of eyes and your dumb ass still can't read that sentence, and you supposed to be so much of a smart hood savvy person that knows how to see things, and you mean to tell me your ass can't even read simple fucking ebonics, and you always up there talking about somebody else's investigative skill and level? They said come to Harvey or something, and then your eyes bucked as hell. So you do coke. So now you on here on the internet. If I ain't never in my life seen the most literally, let me step out of my square for a minute. So you're lying and fucked up. You got 4 eyes and you still can't read. Your skin's fucked up, pigmented like a motherfucker with a filter on. Your shirt ugly as hell. You got a filter on your goddamn page, and that ain't helping you. Your literal education is delivered by cartoons. You spend 7 hours on another motherfucker. You puckering, smacking your lips and everything else because, and you know you the bottom. You know you the bottom, not the bottom bitch as a relator, rider, but I'm talking about it's giving no walls. Let us see that background, because I know that this motherfucker Cheerio eating cartoon watching bitch ain't telling me that I'm gonna go to the gym, because I literally would abstain from going to the gym until he arrives. We got to hold the gym off, y'all. I've been having to hold off a lot of stuff because we got a lot of stuff going on. But if you think for 1 second, so but here's the thing. So LNC got the Sue Jedediah fund, and now this motherfucker got the give me a once in a lifetime trip ticket or trip to Harvey fund. Come on, man. Let me. It's clear he lying. Ray Charles can see that. Well, motherfucker, you got glasses and you can't even read an email. Well, hold on for a second. Hold on.
Just on his face. If we go with the facts.
Will you call for your supporters? Will you post to come and support this woman and her child? Ryan, historically, maybe this is something you might want to capture for your.
Hold on. Let me take this back, because I thought that this was interesting too. These dumb. I don't even have to go over this video because I literally am living it. But let me tell you something to the people of Harvey. If y'all gonna listen to anything that these fucking imbeciles got to say about what's going on in your city, you will wholeheartedly deserve everything you're getting. These fucking idiots literally are on here trying to talk about what I do and don't know. Didn't one of these victim network of Thornton Township dumb fucks just say that I was lying about the woman, she didn't exist, and why was she coming to me, and break that down? So now I'm on the phone with her and she's talking about what she's going through, and she ain't paid her rent in 3 months. Where is the proof? What this is a stupid protest. Lady Luck Club dumb ass on there giving all her legal advice. Why ain't none of her legal advice ever panning out? Why ain't none of her legal advice panning out? This is the craziest stuff to me, because it's absolutely clear. These people wish they were me. They wish that they had the abilities I do, and literally they're hypocrites in their own self. So now I can ask, what the hell? so I can create a travel fund for myself? Wait, what? I can have a travel fund for me. Oh, it's the first. He need money. He just asked these people to pay for him to get to Harvey. But wasn't they mad that my mama, that I called and asked for people to contribute so I could get my mother to Flint? I've been taking trips on my own dime to every city that I wanted to get to help the people who called me for over 2 years. Ain't never asked for nobody to buy me a plane ticket. Somebody voluntarily bought me one, but I thought that was the problem. I hate that I even looked because I found it to be comical. But I showed y'all in the beginning of this that I can't even comment. I couldn't even comment on this thing. Oh, he in here. This is what he was doing when I was texting. And then when they blocked me, oh, he was in here. Oh, y'all don't block him. Let him talk. I don't mind a difference in perspective. We not like them over here. And then you got the dummies in the chat. Yeah, not like they doing over there at Dalton Politics. I don't block y'all. But I find it funny because when I do, I'll tell you I did. But other than that, y'all need to be worried about the slasher, and it ain't me. I don't even be in Dalton Politics page like that. I think it's funny. But if I literally could reduce the value of who I am and sit here and do exactly what these people do, and I guarantee you that this is definitely broke back Minion. Look at these faces with this man. Yeah. This is, let me see something. Let me show y'all how stupid the whole, I'm just gonna pick a random spot. I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Let me see what this is. Let's go.
But then he come his lying, cheating, grifting, stealing, scheming, thieving ass on this YouTube platform to grift money for a woman that don't nobody even know her name, don't nobody know this woman's name, don't nobody know where this woman stay at, don't nobody know nothing about this woman except for her lights got cut off. Then he calls the woman and he's basically asking her what the damn issue is on the damn live. He don't even know what the damn issue is. Then he asks the woman, he says, okay, well, if I can get this money to help you out, do you want to stay where you at? Or would you like to leave? Now, this is the woman that's supposed to be staying on her son's property.
Oh. Womp, 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 womp. How the hell you know that? Because didn't I just explain the day before that this woman, didn't he just say, we don't know who she is, we don't know where she lives, we don't know what her situation is? They are the biggest idiots and contradictors of their own selves, that it is unearthing that anybody will entertain this, that's on my soul. I literally do not have it in me to sit here and go through this because I would feel like I am no smarter than these people are. But hold on one second. Word on the curb is Lady Luck is a poor, pissed mother who her kid's father was trying to get his kids, and she is mentally unstable, and it's in court files. And you know what? I ain't never, ever looked into, I want a full file. You know what? Okay. I want her file. My mother wants to tell you why, and we don't want no problems. Yes, that's me. I want to tell you why he said that. Drop the link. I can tell you why. Who is Lizzie? Lizzie, who are you? You want to tell me what? You ain't doing shit if you ain't got haters. I know that's right. And Cat Williams said it best, and now I'm starting to embody that. At the end of the year, I don't if I got 10, motherfucker, I want 15. And I'm at that place. Lizzie is the co-host with the fucking lane. Okay. Because I'm not pussy like them. Since I done did this, he would never bring me on that platform and have an adult conversation. I don't need this was I don't even know who the fuck the people are. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This motherfucker gonna sit on there and ask, there go your damn link. And since I know you are op, I'm gonna treat you as such. So this is what this is. I'm finna have me some fun for a second. You've been doing this before I started following. I followed you, Tori and Lamar, and since the KG, he bugging. No, they're jealous. They're jealous. And now he just invalidated the whole 7-hour live stream by asking for other grown people to pay his damn way to Harvey. The whole live stream is invalidated. Y'all sit there for 7 hours hating on a brother who can do what you wish you could do, and then do at the end exactly what y'all complaining about. Make it make simple sense. You can't. And if you not the one that's going to do anything for the woman, why be a messy motherfucker in somebody else's affairs trying to figure stuff out that you have no stake, interest, or intent in? You literally are the kind of gay that gets that make other gays' life harder because they think that gay is you. And that is unfortunate because I know a lot of gay people with sins, jobs, education, goals, aspirations, dreams, families, and abilities. But if they had this sissy testifying before Congress, they literally have shut it all down. Now, Lizzie, you got the damn link. Bring your ass home. Because one thing I know for a fact, y'all can't handle sense. You can sit on a live stream and talk all the hell you want to talk, but when you sitting there, come on, Lizzie, you asked, I sent it to you. Give him money to come to Harvey. What? You will be on your camera, right? Because I don't know you. You will or you won't. Absolutely, ma'am. You got to be on camera. Absolutely. Just like I am. Well, have a good day. Goodbye. I don't want to hear it. So there she's gone. You ain't come. You sure as hell ain't coming over here running nothing. If you wanted to speak, do I have to come on camera? You beautiful, ain't you? Cut your light on. You're sitting your welfare queen ass in the dark, being messy, talking shit. Sit up, do some work, cut the light on, let us see you, and stand on your shit. When you're going to address a man and a king, you're going to do it properly. You're not going to come before me any kind of way because I took out the time to make sure my stuff was in order. You never see 224 when you talking, so you going to do this shit my way. I'm giving y'all some relevance. Talk to a damn. Do I have to be on camera? Well, we ain't nothing to say. Goodbye. Anybody over there? Wyoming. Anybody over there with some real courage? Come on here and talk your talk. Because let me help you out. Do you all dumbasses not understand that y'all sitting up there playing with a mother and her child? Like for real? Let's give you the conversation. If there is a situation by which a person is giving individuals who don't have the means a supposed opportunity and then weaponizing it against them, that is wrong. I don't give a fuck if she was behind in her rent 9 months. Nobody should have the power to cut off her power. And they not the damn light company. On the very basic basis of that, you dumb fucks will be sitting up here trying to find a way to defend the shit when you guys don't even think about a 4-year-old baby who's sitting in a dark house. And what can you not do when you don't have your lights on? All of that so you can get to the end and say, I would like to go to Harvey. Well, didn't you get on there and talk about how much of a job you work and how you don't need YouTube and all that other stuff? Then pay for it your damn self. And that's diabolical for you to get donations to come see me. And since I'm so scared, I promise you, I'm going to be standing there and I'm going to be, oh Lord God Almighty. I'm going to be standing there ready. Ready. You will get a welcoming committee from Jedediah. I welcome you to the great state of Illinois on the southern side of the Chicago land. Can't wait to meet you. Now, do I gotta come on camera? Yes, the fuck you do. I just sat there in their comments trying to talk and they blocked me and they didn't want me to say nothing. And that's what they do. They're trying to build off a base and relevance off of literally trying to make a problem in the work that we're actually accomplishing. And then gonna say, not. And then that's the crazy part. I want to be boots on the ground and do a documentary. And I'm gonna have it. You give people a platform to speak, they are trifling. Them people are pissed when, you know what, let me do this. Let me show y'all for a second how this stuff works. Because let me see. I'm gonna pick another part. Pick another part of this just to do it.
You know, that she said everything that came out her mouth. I'm pretty sure Regina Waldriff was just as surprised that Fania was being as open and honest as she was, just like everybody else was. But you cannot get mad at Regina Waldriff because Fania Dukes got her ass on national TV and basically painted the picture of a loose.
Does this motherfucker got music playing in the background? You know what? I don't want to listen to the Fania part because I ain't got time for that.
I like that name. That one, you can get some points for that name. Minion with a pussy. I like that.
You can call me every name you want, but I know for.
Oh, he liked that. He liked that. Minion with a pussy. I bet you be popping that bitch in your mirror in the bathroom, don't you? This the kind of nigga that got panties in his drawer, and when every time he walked through by, this the motherfucker that wishes when he walked past a mirror that he had a bigger ass than he probably already got and be twerking that motherfucker. That's that kind of girl. That's that kind of punk. And look how he just look at me and just smile. No, Minion, you're not getting the dick. I don't give, not to trash, not to. Oh, hell no. So you listen.
I'm coming right with me and I'm going to be looking for you.
Funding the trip, actually.
Yeah.
Funding the trip.
I don't need no money from no nothing.
Girl, sit down.
Right there.
I don't care about none of that. I don't care about. Don't you come on here signifying. I'm gonna tell you something. You come on here sending threats, and I'm gonna meet you there. Don't come on there sending no threats. Let's not do that, mama. Y'all finally got y'all some attention. Enjoy it over there with the less than 100 views. Now, Lizzie, what you have to say? I'm gonna take you out there because I am not interested in your dumb shit. It don't live over here. Shut your mouth. You want to talk? What's up? Your mama. That's who I'm. Okay, goodbye. Not over here. You get no play over here. Goodbye. All right, dumbass. Not doing it. I'm not about to let these people come over here talking stuff. That's the lady with the autistic son mad because they could not get a couple more water bottles because they was hot when they wanted to come and find some kind of relevance to film our shit. Did he? Oh, I told you, shut your ass up and tell your child to enjoy the degree that he got fraudulently because he ain't did no work for us, but why would y'all turn in a fraudulent document? Fraud. I'm sorry. Oh, y'all, I'm on that tonight. Again, I'm not. Is there anybody from that weak ass broadcast that want to come over here and that want to talk with some sense? I'm gonna be there with him. Oh, so now he need his fag hags to come and make sure he's protected, but I'm the one scared. Now everybody want to buy money and get a flight and come on over to Harvey. They real big mad. Or we all finally get to see Jedediah at one time. Hold on for a second. I just want to ask you a question. You on my thing, but I heard that somebody was going to be coming to Harvey. It's a lady. She said she want to whoop my ass. So I just want to know, do you how should I handle this? That's what you got me for. When she gonna meet you there, so I can be there. Yeah, I think we're gonna make sure that they see that there's a lot of people that want to come to Harvey all of a sudden and they want to act real tough. So I think it's time for us to bring a whole a conclusion to the matter. Okay, I'm ready. I give you. Well, she can hear you. So just let. She can hear you. So let her know that when she comes, we'll make sure we got.
So Miss Ma'am, I hope you got your boots tied up and you coming 10 toes flat because I'm trying to stump your ears together. If you
tell them, come on, bring us on the show. Bring us on the
So
show.
what
No, you
day?
can come on. Guess
What
what?
day?
Your illiterate ass ain't even got a high school
What day?
diploma. You
What
gotta
day?
call somebody. You such a
Yeah, we're not
bitch.
gonna do that. All right.
Somebody,
We'll
come
talk.
on, fight, nigga, fight. Fight. You can't fight.
Okay.
You can't bust a
Okay.
grape
Don't
by
worry about it.
yourself,
I'll make sure I
bitch.
give everybody. We're gonna all have
Oh,
grace. Okay.
damn great.
All right.
Brittany, and don't
All right. So
do
anyway,
that with
anyway,
cold
what's
water
up?
fucking
What's up,
asses.
Miss
You
Lizzie? You
don't
want to
play
talk
with me,
about? I'm gonna
Jedediah.
take you off again. So basically, we're gonna take them. Lizzie, you want to talk respectfully or no? You gonna talk? Huh? You gonna talk or no? Because if not, I'm gonna take you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your stupid ass to
I
Chicago
mean,
if
you
you
can talk
want
that
to
shit about
playing them
LL,
games.
but you
If you
know
gonna
my
be the
son ain't
next
did
dumb
nothing
bitch
to you. You
filing a
a dirty,
restraining order,
gritty
and
ass
don't say
bitch.
mob action or none of that.
Now
Because
fuck you
nobody's
and your
scared of me.
mama
If
too.
you started
Your
this
mama
conversation threatening
no,
me, I don't
your
give a
mama
fuck
should
about
have
nothing
aborted your
that's
dumb
going
ass.
on. I'm
And
gonna
she
make
should
sure
have
you
aborted
never
your dumb
bring
ass.
your dumb ass, and you gonna need health care just like your son. All right, goodbye. I promise you, you're gonna need long-term, all-day health care and aid just like your baby. I'm not playing with none of them. And so literally, now what the fuck? So I couldn't come on your shit, but you're gonna come on mine. Y'all some amazing people. You need to get these views. All right, no, y'all done. Goodbye. I'll talk to this guy. So you literally didn't have the balls to bring me onto your platform, but you want to come on here. It's a bigger audience. I get it. So when you be in Harvey, when will you be in Harvey?
Why does it matter? You should be ready.
Because I want to make sure I'm there. I travel at will. Like right now, I'm not there. And I want to make sure I'm there.
You'll be there.
What day you coming?
You'll be there.
You won't got to sneak it. You could
You'll be
just.
there.
But if I'm scared, then you can tell me and tell us when you're coming. Oh, you got to raise the money for it. You
I
can't.
gotta raise the money for it. So
Okay.
can
How
you
much is
donate to
it?
the fund?
How much is it?
It'll be about $3,000. So can you go ahead and donate to the fund?
It's gonna cost you $3,000 to come to Harvey.
Sure is 3,000.
I
I'm gonna stay
travel
there
back
for a
and forth
week.
and all over this country. It ain't never charged me $3,000 to get to no city.
It's gonna be 3,000. Are you gonna donate to the fund or not?
I will buy you a plane ticket. As a matter of fact, where you at?
You don't have to buy my plane ticket. You can donate to the fund. I'll make sure that the
I don't,
travel arrangements are taken care of.
Mr. Minion. You have asserted that I'm afraid of you, and you
I
have,
haven't asserted that you're doing nothing. I asserted, and just so you know, sir,
Mr.
because one thing I don't have to ever do
Mr.
is
Minion.
lie
What
about what I
give a
wear.
fuck about
But
your?
this
You
isn't
don't want to do the label
Sheen.
thing, okay? I'm not a label
It's
whore.
not Sheen
I'm
though.
telling you that
Just
the
to let you
whatever it
know,
is ugly.
it's
But I
not
want to know what
Sheen.
day you coming.
Just to let you know.
What day? What day do you want to come?
You can donate to the fund and I'll handle the flight arrangements. I got all that taken care of.
How do you assert that raising funds is a problem when you're doing it for yourself? And I've never done that.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it because the people want me out there, and I want to talk to the police department, and I want to talk to the businesses that are affected. I want to do a documentary style video. So I'm not coming out there. What am I going to come? I live in Houston, Texas. What would I come to Harvey, Illinois for?
You just told them you was going to be boots on the ground and you're going to show and expose what's happening. And so if I'm
Exactly,
if
exactly.
I'm,
Just like how you went to DC
Mhm.
and under the guise of exposing, but you really didn't expose anything except what everybody already knew.
What was I exposing?
I don't know. That's what you said. You wanted to go and see it for yourself so you can give your update.
So what was the exposing?
There was no update.
So I'm saying you was
The
giving.
update was old information that we all already knew.
So I said I
That's
was
what the
going to
update
DC
was.
to experience it for myself.
To
And
experience what?
I would
If you were going
document.
to
Did you
experience it, why didn't you go
you see how
when
that
the
works?
guards were
Huh?
first out there?
Did you see how that works? I said I
Why
was going to go
wouldn't you go when they were
experience
first
it
out there,
because when
though?
they were first out there, it was not being mentioned that they was coming to Chicago, sir. And that's none of your business. But guess what? I paid for that on my own dime. Nobody donated for that.
And furthermore, you thought that your 2 days that you spent in DC doing absolutely nothing but probably chasing DC dick.
Okay.
Outside
I
of
stayed,
that,
I stayed
guess
there for
what?
4 days.
Like I
No,
said,
5 days. I
but
stayed for
like I
5 days.
said, the person that I communicate with is actually there right now because they reside there. They
Hmm.
live there. So you couldn't possibly provide any more perspective or insight to anybody than the people that actually live there. So what is your purpose? What is your purpose? If you wanted to know what was going to happen in
What
DC, you could look
level
at the news
of
and see
exposure?
exactly what
What
to
what
expect when
level of
they got
exposure
in
did
Chicago.
you think you just made? So I didn't need to go there because you know somebody that lives there and they was gonna tell everybody about what it's like.
No, you could just talk to a resident.
What
You
the
can talk to someone who lives there
what the hell
on
you
a
think me
daily
going there to
basis.
do? What do you think I was there to
Why do
do?
you have to go to DC to talk to a
Why does
resident?
why is that your business? I can go on
You're
my
right, it's
own dime.
not.
So if I wanted to
And
spend
I can
more money to
scrutinize the
go
trip
to
all
do
I
it,
want
why
into my
would that
platform.
bother
But
you?
if I want to scrutinize the trip, I can. It's my platform. I
You
can do whatever I
absolutely can.
want
Like
on
I
my
just
platform.
scrutinized that shirt, and that shirt is ugly as fuck. I hope
And
you have a receipt. But guess what?
guess
I'm
what?
so busy with my real life that I don't spend time, and I damn sure ain't gonna spend 7 hours showing how ugly the fucking design is. Why don't you have any business, sir? You said you were going to help Harvey. Now you ain't done a damn thing to help them, and you ain't shown nothing that we don't already. Why do you need to go talk to the business owners and stuff and just not
I've
talk?
apparently shown a lot of information that you don't have access to
You
because
just
you haven't shown it.
why do you need to go to Harvard when you could just get it from the residents that's already there? Same question.
Because they want me there.
Who?
The residents.
Okay, so the lady who you're trying to actually discredit, she
What
wants me
lady?
at. She wants me there. The lady who
What
literally
lady? What is her name? What
that
is her
I'm
address?
not
What?
doing
Who
that
is
because you
she?
don't need to
How does
know
she
that.
look?
But don't ain't y'all that
Who is
doing
this
y'all
lady?
isn't y'all group doing work there? Huh? Don't you communicate with Ryan and
But
them?
the lady
You
called you. The
don't
lady called
they
you and
why
gave you
she ain't
all the
called them?
information
Why
to
she
the
ain't
point where
called them?
you threatened to even expose her if she decides that she don't want to go through with it because she hasn't decided that she wants to come public. You threatened that. Guess what? I'm
Threaten.
still you said I'm still expose her when I come on there. I'm
Let
still
me
going to
say
expose
this
her.
to you so you can get it
So
because
why don't you
I've,
just
I've
tell
come
us
to
her
the
name,
Minion, I've come
give
to
us
the
her
conclusion.
address,
I've come to
let
the
us see if we can help
conclusion.
her?
I've come to the conclusion that you literally just don't have common sense. So let me
Give
help
us
you out.
her
Let
name.
me help you out.
We can
Let me
try
help
to see
you
if
out
we can
because you're
help
not going to
her.
overtalk me. So let me help you out. You get that? I tried to come on your platform. And you didn't let me. So now let me say this to you. That stuff that you're talking about, you don't have context. So you literally, me having this conversation is so low for me because get this, the woman called and she's asking for help. I get 50 of them a day. So if I decided that
But
I'm
the
not going to
woman
do,
that you have
if
no
I
information
decided
about
I'm
is the one that
going,
you decide to go
you're not
public with.
going to cut.
That's who you decide to go
You
public
understand
with.
that? You're not gonna cut me off. I literally just went public with a businessman literally a week or so ago that was not, that was his stuff, that his stuff was being illegally held on the damn tow yard. I've done it systematically. You do not know what people are going through or background information or what I got to choose to give information at a certain
All I'm
time. And
saying is,
what
can
you
you
are
release
doing,
the
what you're
information
doing
so
is
we can
despicable
know?
and disgusting. And you sit up
I'm
and
saying,
talking
if you
about
release
that
the
you want that to
information, we
be, you
can
talking
know.
about you want that to be your legacy, and your platform is not supposed to be about some kind of messy shit. And that's all you're producing. Because literally, there's
But
a
you
million
had
things
my
going
name in
on.
your mouth in every live that you've done.
You said what?
You've had my name in your mouth,
Man, this
including
the
your friend
first
cooking,
time.
cooking with Stank.
This is the
Who are
first time that I have explicitly said your name. And let's be clear here.
okay?
After you done 50 fucking lives, if I decide to say one thing at one time, then it don't even match. You don't
What I come with is
you're not
facts.
important to me.
What I come with is facts and actual evidence. All you come with is a whole bunch of words, word salad, a whole
How much
bunch of.
money does Hassan owe the city of Harvey?
Why don't you release the facts so we can know? Release the
You did the
evidence.
research. How much
Release
money
the
does
black and
Hassan
white
owe Harvey?
evidence. Release the
How
facts,
much has
and we
Hassan?
can know.
How much money has Hassan owed
Show us.
the city
Why
in
don't you
legal
show
fees,
us how
Mr.
much he
Minion?
owes us? Since you
How
have
much
a
money has
direct
Hassan owed
relationship,
the city in legal
since
fees?
you have this direct relationship with Christopher Clark,
Didn't
that
Chappelle?
the,
Didn't
the
Chappelle
news
get
can't
up
even
during
get in
public?
contact with him, and
Didn't
you can do
Chappelle
interviews
get up
with
in
him?
public
Why
comment
don't you
and
get the
acknowledge
information
that
and
the man
show the
owes the
people the
city
information?
six
Show
million dollars?
show it, prove it,
Huh?
show us, prove it, prove it.
Did Chappelle just do that? Yes or no?
Did she just do what?
Did she just get up there and come and comment that Hassan owes the city $6 million?
I don't know what Chappelle did. I'm not Chappelle. I'm saying Jedediah Brown with this world class investigative team that can uncover all this information, show the information, prove it,
You so
and we don't
busy.
have to even dispute it. I don't have
So
to go by
busy.
Chappelle's
You
word. I
are
don't have to
so
go by
busy
your word.
trying
I
to
can
get
go by
into
what you
our
can show in
business.
black
You
and
don't
white.
even know what the fuck you talking about, because you don't even know what my investigative team is working on. And so every time you say that, you look dumb, because my investigative team might not even
Do
be
you think
working on
I
what you're
care
talking
about
about.
how I look to you or any of these people on this damn
You ain't,
platform? Do you think I give a fuck about how
and
I
I
look
do you
to
think I give
you?
a fuck? All I cared about is taking
Obviously
care
you
of the family of
do.
Harvey. What day?
Obviously you care about
I just
what I
want to know
think
what day
about
you
you.
coming, because I want to welcome you the Chicago way. That's it. What
Okay.
day?
Put some money in a donation.
I said I will buy
Put
your
the money in
fucking
a
flight on this
donation,
live, my boy. Out
and
of my pocket.
I will
I will
handle
buy.
the travel
That's,
arrangements,
I
and
will
you
buy
will
right now.
definitely know when I'm there.
Right
I
now on this
promise
live, I
you,
will buy
it
that
will not be
motherfucker
a
right now
secret.
in real time. We can
It
get it
will
right now.
not be a secret. I promise you.
Did you
Put some
hear me?
money, donate to the fund. Go to the website, millionwithopinion.com.
Why would
Donate to the fund.
I said I
I
would buy
will
your
handle the
ticket?
travel arrangements, and I promise you,
Oh, I know the fuck you lying.
you will be
What's your bald head
notified.
ass doing on my screen?
Minion, this is your assistant. We're just here. We're just talking about it. But of course, yes, we know that you're
I
gonna be.
thought it was Lady Luck Club. No, you don't get to disrespect me and threaten me. He don't need an assistant. He's only on his own. So you literally have made me the affection of your conversation. I must really be good for content. But I do want to
And
understand,
I
what is
thank
your
you for that, because I didn't know how much content you really could produce. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe you missed your calling. Maybe activism isn't your calling. Maybe just being
well,
a content
once I
creator
once I get done
is.
with this race, you
I
gonna
would definitely watch
pay attention. Trust me.
your reality TV show. Trust me, I would. But I don't think that activism is what you really want to do.
I don't. You know what I do? You know what I'm doing? I'm showing up when people call. You should try it. It'll fuck your head up. When you start
This
seeing
is my first
information,
year
you
even
should
reporting on
try it.
anything.
It'll fuck your life up. Don't report on it. Actually do it. When somebody needs some help and some dumb motherfucker who wouldn't even dare step up to do nothing for him got something to say, try it on the other side. Because I'm gonna tell you something. While you sitting up there being an idiot, in real life and in real time, people fucking suffering, especially in the city. You call yourself trying to help.
So why are you saying I'm not really trying to help now?
I would love to know how you have help.
Or like I said, I've become okay with being called a content creator. I'm not necessarily a content creator because that's not what I do full time, but I do content creation.
Have you helped?
People obviously watched my stuff. People in Dalton know me. To some point, I got to a point where knew who I was as being somebody who never had a following, who don't have 20 years of activism under my belt, because I don't have that. I've never been an activist, so I think what I've done is enough for my resume,
What did you do?
and I don't mind doing more. And
What
that's the
did you
reason
do?
why I don't mind going out to
What did
Harvey
you
and
do?
seeing what I
I'm
can
just asking you,
accomplish
what have you
if I'm
done?
boots on the ground.
What have you done? Can you tell me how you've helped?
How I've helped what?
Harvey.
Dalton?
Harvey.
Harvey, have you not seen all the information I've released about the person that you're endorsing, Christopher Clark? How he is a woman abuser. He has a horrible criminal record. All this stuff that you can do research on, basic research on, and find. He was sued by the city, the park district, before he became the mayor. But you haven't reported on any of that stuff.
You said that he was a woman beater, and that he did.
He there's a police report since alleging that he put a gun to a woman's head and said he was going to kill her. Okay, he is literally been sued by the same city, Harvey, the park district, because of accusing him of malpractice and breach of contract. So this man is no angel at all. He is part of the reason why Harvey doesn't have a lot of funds, because he was in on this thing where they set out on the meetings, like 17 meetings, and they weren't able to pass, grants and all types of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that you being out there, you should have knowledge of, and you should be reporting on when it comes to Christopher Clark that you're not doing for some reason or another. I don't know what the reason is.
So now, can I answer my own question for you?
What's up?
I have heightened awareness to the fact that the comptroller is taking 30% of their grants. And it has led to several meetings that are taking place behind the scenes by which we're trying to get the comptroller to understand the illegal nature of it, so that the city doesn't have
But
to.
it's not illegal.
It is absolutely illegal.
If it was illegal, they wouldn't be doing it. And the reason why it's not illegal is because they've made several attempts to try to collect money and try to even set up payment arrangements with Christopher Clark. He is the one who, knowing that this was a possibility, knowing that this could have possibly happened, he did not take any action. And now they're doing what they need to do to get their money.
So
So it's really Christopher
here,
Clark's fault.
did you
The
hear?
reason why the comptroller is
Did you
garnishing
did,
their
did you hear them talk about how the debt of the city has gone from 167 million to 140 something now?
Leave it to Clark, because he was just on your show. He did a live show with you, and in that same live broadcast, he didn't say 140. He said 160.
They literally just did it in a city council meeting. Your favorite alderwoman did not object to the information. Did you hear it?
Whoop-de-doo.
What? A broke city reducing their budget, their debt from 167 million to 140 something million without raising property taxes, whoopity doo, or raising taxes, whoopity doo. Really? Okay. So then I just said to you, and I'm going to give you the law. When you get when you get a grant from the federal government, you have to report on the way you spent the money. You are not allowed to do anything outside of what the federal grant is for, not 1 cent. If you do that, you will not be in compliance. So it is illegal for the comptroller, especially a government agency, to take 30% of that budget and leave it in your hands to figure out how you're going to recover that money under the auspice of garnishing wages. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell you how this stuff happens. Because didn't you learn in Dalton that Tiffany Henyard had never given a report to the comptroller? And when Lori Leifer gave her report, she laid out how the village was not in compliance and what they were doing was illegal. So what did you just tell me about if it was not
So
illegal, it
what
wouldn't be
you're saying is that the the city, once they get the grant, they once there's if they're spending it, they can't spend it on anything other than what the grant was allocated to them for, correct?
go to federal prison for that.
Okay. They're not spending the money. They're not even getting the money. They're garnishing it before it's even in their hands. So what's remaining of that money that the government is taking from them, what's remaining, they need to make sure that they are abiding by the guidelines of that grant. But yes, it is lawful for them to go ahead and garnish the money when they owe the government. They don't owe. It's not them owing another lien holder. This is the government that you're talking about.
There are people that are advocating for this in the background and trying to get this problem resolved, and it has been acknowledged that it is illegal. And so it has been
It is not illegal. This is actually, I can actually send you a link to where they were talking about this in 2018, that this was about to happen to them. This was something that is not, this is something that he knew going into this administration,
listen
that
to me.
if they did not handle, that they would be at risk of.
Was it illegal for Tiffany Henyard when she was the mayor to lock out people from the meeting?
Was it illegal for her when she was mayor to lock out people from the meeting?
The village hall.
At the village hall, that is unconstitutional, yes.
Unconstitutional?
Right. You can't lock people out of their public meeting place. No, you can't do that.
If you was trying to stop them from having a right to assemble, it would be against the Constitution. But it was illegal as it relates to the Open Meetings Act in the state of Illinois. It was not the Constitution of the United States. In the Open Meetings Act, you literally are supposed to post your meeting and make sure you have proper space so that it can actually hold the number of people who need to be there because it's the people's business.
You're right. Absolutely.
It's not unconstitutional. It's illegal by the state. What I'm trying to get you to understand is now I hear this differently. Enjoy your content. I am not really worried about you. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, sir, is that you don't even be making sense when I be looking at stuff. You mean to tell me you are okay with a mother and her daughter sitting in the dark because they supposedly ain't paid no rent? Do you know how many times?
Well, were you okay when you were kicking that woman out of her house, when you were trying to illegally evict them people?
When I legally evicted, when I legally entered the domain, absolutely.
When you kicked in the doors?
Did you hear?
You kicked in the doors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No problem.
I didn't know that was a legal way to
It wasn't
enter a
their
property,
home. They
but
didn't have a lease. They were not permitted to be there.
squatters have rights.
They have rights, absolutely. Do you know what that right is? What are those rights?
You can't evict them.
That's not their rights. Their rights is that once they have established residency by having something as minimal as a toothbrush or
I
receiving.
mean, you can't. You would have to evict them. You have to go through the
right
process
now,
of
literally
eviction.
2 weeks to 30
But
days.
you can't illegally evict them in the
I'm gonna
manner of which you did, Jedediah.
I want to answer it for you. So when you literally have someone in a place, they have to establish residency. They can have a toothbrush in a place, or they have to be a resident between 14 to 30
Are you squatting
days.
at Hassan's property?
Excuse me. Can I finish?
Are you squatting at Hassan's
Can I
property?
finish? Because I mean, the information is amazing. You literally talk shit, so I want to help you out. So when you are a squatter, you do have rights. That means that you can't just be kicked out. You literally got to go through an eviction from the person that owns the property. But guess what, sir? When you're smart and you know how to literally pay attention to the law,
Calm down.
hold on.
Just calm down. Take a chill
I
pill.
talk with
Calm
passion.
down.
Don't tell me I talk. I talk. So literally, you got to get this. When I walked into the that domain, I had just as much rights as they did. When I kicked that door down, they did not have the guarantee of having that door be secured where it was stationed at. And guess what? When I told them to leave, they had every right to say no, to call the police. I didn't touch
Them
nobody.
people didn't know their rights, and you and that little kid. What happened with that little kid?
Not ignorance to the law is no excuse. Just
What
because
happened with the kids
they did.
though?
Wait. But did you see on the video when we tried to make sure we were going to get them housing and things that they needed?
Did you do that?
Did you
Because you
see where
showed it.
that
You
part?
didn't broadcast that. Did you
It
do it?
on the video. But did you hear
Did
what
you
the man
do
said
it?
when I asked him? He said, "Oh man, we got other places to go. We got our car, and we okay. We'll just go the sun." And then they said, "This is what
Did
they
you
said.
check back on
This is
them?
what they said that really should have troubled you." He said, "Somebody took money from us and told us that we can be here." And then you heard multiple people say that. So literally, you so busy trying to ride my dick that you don't even realize that I ain't broke no law. That's why I ain't in jail.
Don't play with me, first off. Secondly,
I really firmly believe that. I'm not
no.
just talking to talk. I believe that there is a portion of you that want to ride my dick. But at the same time, I think that you so ignorant to what's really going on, you just be doing stuff. But this is the point. You be affecting, and it ain't even just you. This whole scenario be affecting real people's lives. There was a woman afraid, my boy. She afraid to stand up for herself. She's in a fucking compound with a 4-year-old daughter. And you trying to find a way to actually discredit the standard for her.
She said
I
she wants
can't
to
do
stay there.
everything. But do you know what the law
She
states?
said
There
she
ain't nothing
wants
that,
to stay there.
excuse me?
She said she wants to stay there.
So let me, oh, Jesus Christ. So what that mean?
Is that not what she said?
What that mean? What does that mean?
What do you want to do? She
that mean?
wants to stay there. She wants to stay there. So she's 3 months behind on rent. What do you want people to advocate for? She owed the people. She owed a man for the rest of the damn car that she took and ran into the damn ground and decided not to complete the payment on.
Did you hear that woman say that he is trying to make me pay for things that are not even attributed to me? And that's where our problem comes in at. Because of a
They
debt.
don't even have a lease, so you don't have any way
Oh,
to
you just
verify.
steamrolled over that.
You don't have any way to verify any of that.
That's
You
why
don't
you
know
go
how
and
much
you
she's supposed
see.
to be paying.
Nigga, you go and you see. But guess what? You can't always show up with nothing. So you go with
But then you had the nerve, you had the unmitigated gall to go after Kobe Chapman after saying that she didn't have all the paperwork. But then you're gonna get your ass up on this YouTube platform and try to get money for a cause that you don't know shit about. This woman, you don't know nothing about her lease. You don't know if you don't even know if she's a documented, registered person in the United States. Like you didn't know anything about this woman.
Unfortunately, when things happen in real time, you got to get as much as you can.
So why would you try to go against
You know
Kobe
why I did
Chapman
that?
for trying to advocate for
You know
her
why I did that? Because
constituent?
oftentimes those calls are
I
behind.
wouldn't even fault you for that.
Those
I
calls
wouldn't even
are
care if you did that.
oftentimes
If you
those
didn't go
calls
against
are
Kobe Chapman for
behind
doing the
the
same
scenes. But
thing.
I have chosen at random times throughout the broadcast of INA to let y'all see some of what happens in the background. So so that you couldn't discredit it, I just had her get on there and tell it herself. I literally asked her and we fact check it. Ain't not been one time that I ain't came back and said what's real and what's not if I found it to be something different. But this is the thing here. You literally gonna make that what you concerned about instead of saying, can we get some people to go check on this? Since you supposedly
I
helped in
said,
Harvey,
what is the
and she
woman's
just
name
said
and
that she was
where does she
born in
stay? And
Harvey,
we can
then
see if
why
we
not
can get
look for people in Harvey to go check it out?
That's what people been asking. They've been saying, well, where is she at? I mean, who is this woman? Because we can check on her. We can go see what's going on if we have the information. But nobody has the information.
She didn't call y'all.
Okay. All right. So now we're going in circles.
She didn't call you. So guess what? I didn't have the information at first, but since she called me and I'm dealing with it, why not offer aid and assist versus?
So why didn't you call somebody on three-way? say, okay, well, I'm not out there. Can can you pick the ball up,
And
or I'm gonna pass you the baton?
why wouldn't you say? Why wouldn't I do that? Huh?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that? Who? Why? Who? What did I do on the live stream? Did you hear me calling all the names to help?
No, I heard you calling all the names to talk about them,
No, I
to
called,
roast everybody.
I called them.
That's what you were calling.
I called all them to help. Didn't you hear me do that?
No, you called everybody to roast them, and then at the end you said, "I'm about to be on my way."
And then,
Who gonna be there?
then
Who gonna be there?
this is what you don't know.
While giving no
This is what you
information.
don't know. Guess how many people have been there since I done dealt with this?
None.
12. 12. Because I couldn't get there because I got some stuff going on. And so I had to have 12 people going. They've been working to verify this and working on other stuff. And guess what, Minion? I reached out to Brent, the lawyer for Son. Can we please do this peacefully? Can you guys just cut her power back on and do this a lawful way? I don't need or want to fight you. I got too many things going on. But you don't know nothing about none of that. So now what you saying? You do so much stuff for content. And
I'm gonna bring some cookies.
I'm gonna say it to you for the last time. You go ahead and build your content off of this. It will only go so far.
I'm not trying to build my content off of this.
You build,
but what I'm not going to do, listen, Jedediah, listen.
Literally,
can you listen? Can you
no,
just listen for
let
a
me
second?
tell you how you fucked up. Because literally, our first conversation, when I first saw you, you was on there with that weird ass lady. And then I found out that y'all fell out. It's interesting how everybody's friends again, and I'm great with it. But this.
We didn't fall out. That was the thing. We didn't fall out.
My first conversation with you was me letting you know that I think you're literally seeing things wrong. And then your emotional ass mad because
I'm mad. No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. The reason why I'm mad is because
wait. Sorry, hold on for a second. Because not see, that's why I don't hold on.
See.
Hold on 1 second. You got to give me 1 second.
Please tell me you're still around.
I'm not there, but I'm on this live stream still. That's why I'm sorry I wasn't answering. But
how do I get on? How can I get on?
You on? They can hear you.
Oh my God! I'm killing you.
You on? They can hear you right now.
Okay, this is my thing, Jed. All of these people got so much to say. Why don't they just give you a date? We'll meet over there. We ain't got to do none of this.
And then this is supposed to be an investigative team, and she on some dumbass bullshit.
No,
she trying to fight. Now she's trying to fight.
This is what you need to understand.
She would rather engage in fighting
y'all
than doing something
for the internet, bro. Don't you know that people get killed every day in Chicago for internet shit?
Single day.
We the ones that be stopping
it.
This shit ain't no internet shit.
You don't think we see people get killed every day in Houston?
Well, if you did, you
don't think we see people get killed every day in Florida?
I'm gonna call you back. We good.
Come on now. People get killed every day for a lot less. Not even just internet stuff, a lot less.
And y'all think that people are gonna be cool with this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all ain't this.
There's no fear in my heart for anything that
like
you could possibly.
I like that.
But what I'm saying, I got you there. I got you.
I don't want you afraid. I love that I'm this small because guess what? That fat fuck said he wasn't afraid. I don't want afraid, but don't bitch and cry. Fucking victim when we respond. That's it. And don't tell me about what the fuck this is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is a family of people who want to make a difference, and we don't let people play in our face. I believe in self-defense, and I'm gonna say this so you can play it on my congressional folder. If you mess with this country, if you mess with my state, if you mess with Chicago, you mess with my family, you mess with me, bitch, I will do what I gotta do by any means necessary. Now take that shit to the goddamn banking campaign. Because it ain't no investigative group. We're a bunch of people who got together and we're not pussy. We show up for real. We don't play with courts and we don't weaponize police.
Obviously, you can see that we don't.
And I just told you, I'm going to pay for your ticket my goddamn self. And I ain't going to go to the gym until you leave. Now, what's up?
But what I was saying, first off, Jedediah, like I said, you need to calm down because you're going to blow an artery.
Right now, and I'm telling you, I really, when I had my first conversation with you, I was so fucking respectful. You don't even understand. You wouldn't even have to raise shit because we would have made sure that you would have been able to get there. That's my heart that I got. But y'all want to do this stupid ass competitive jealousy ass shit. And you a black man, and you
Yeah, do you
literally
think
call
I'm really
yourself trying to
jealous of
help a
you?
goddamn community, and you can't articulate one thing you've done besides create content and got fucking paid.
Jed, listen, I never went against you. You went against yourself when you started going against the residents, and you thought that that was going to be okay. When you have a platform and they don't have the platform that you have to defend themselves, I'm not going to sit by and let you bully and keep belittling people who are just trying to do the same thing that you are doing, which is advocate for their community. That's all these people are trying to do.
Make it make sense to me, because guess what you ain't seen? You ain't seen nobody different than the same band of idiots. And all of them are not
But
resident.
even if they are,
Me. So let me help you out. When I got to the ground and I talked to the residents, Clark got more people who actually like him that don't. And
do
guess
you
what? You want to know what that could be resemble that? It's not. It's only one motherfucker that's going against everything. But all them other aldermen, you know what they do? They represent wards, and every single one of them wards got residents. And
what
guess what?
have they
They
done in
vote
those wards
favorably. So
though?
what do you
What have
mean
they
I'm
done?
going against the residents? And look at this. I don't even spend my time into who good and who not. I'm talking about what's ailing the city, sir. And what's ailing the city is bigger than them, because they can't do shit about it
So
themselves.
why are you cyberbullying them? Why do you keep trying to make content to go against them when there's so many other things that you could be talking about?
Mr. Minion.
And so for me, because I do have my own platform and I can say what I want to say, and I'm never scared of anybody. You
Good.
know, I don't care if you can call your entire family. It's not going to do anything for me. But what I'm saying is, if I see anybody trying to bully the underdog, just like I mean, I didn't know who you was. I didn't know what kind of impact you had, but I kind of looked at you as an underdog when you came. I mean, of the voice of the underdog when you came to Dalton, which is the reason why, like I said, even though you did a lot of stuff I didn't agree with, I was like, you know what, it's okay because he's kind of the voice of the people, so we're gonna give him a pass. But when you start to go against the people and now you're like on the side of the administration, it's like, nah, I can't
How
I
do you
can't endorse that. I can't get with
how do
that.
you feel
I'm not
knowing
gonna
that
do that.
how do you feel knowing that the lady never lived in that house?
But what you talking about, the Kobe situation?
How do you feel knowing that the lady never lived in that house and didn't even know that it was on her plot of land, never paid a bill for it, and had no real claim to it? How do you feel about
I'm indifferent, to be honest.
that? Okay. How do
I feel like the reason why I'm indifferent is because I feel like Kobe did her job. She's
which
supposed to represent the constituents and she's supposed to voice their concerns, and that's what she did.
what did she do?
Voice their concerns
What was the concern?
that her house was being taken. But is it true that it was sold for
Oh,
$2,000? Hold on. Is it
sir,
true that their house was
sir,
sold for two
sir,
thousand
sir,
dollars?
hold on. Her to voice her concern that it was her house was being taken, and I just said out of my mouth, and you can prove it since you got research. It was not her house. So what did she do?
Voice the concern of her constituents.
So I'm gonna tell you what she did. She
Just
did.
like, what did you do for Fania? What has Fania gotten for what you've done for her?
We got her a full Christmas for her son. We
I'm
basically helped
talking
her
about
meals.
sustainable
got
is
I got the
justice.
case reopened. I don't have prosecutorial authority. We got the facts that was not basically out. We were able to release the recordings. We organized protests and marched for her. We definitely
But
took
none
these
of that
things.
stuff stood up in court.
You asked me a question, I'm answering it. We basically are working to get her viable employment. We also have stood with her as a moral support and help in some of the most difficult times, actually years after an incident. Wait a minute. Wait, I think this is a big one. Do you know that we have still been involved? I'm not going to tell you what capacity in helping to fight to make sure this is resolved. And at the end of the day, we got two people that have come forward that wasn't, and we're still working on it in the background. And guess what? Everywhere Andrew Home goes, people point out who he is and what he's done. He ain't even on the screen anymore. We did that. He ain't even working for the same job
I'm
anymore.
gonna
We did that.
bring. I
So you said,
told you.
what did I do for her? Let me tell you something.
I'm
Everything I
gonna
can
bring you.
possibly
What's your
fucking do within my power and my sphere
Chips
of influence,
Ahoy,
what I can possibly
Nabisco,
do.
or
What happened?
Oreo?
No, no, don't sting
Which
wrong.
kind you want?
So what did you want me to do? You wanted me to go and
Chips
arrest.
Ahoy,
You
Oreo,
wanted me to, oh, now,
or
absolutely. Because now that I got a response, you can't say shit about it.
no?
Except
Because it does is nothing equate. I mean, I get it. I get it. I understand. You've done
nothing
stuff
equates
for
to
her
what?
to get injustice, which is what I'm pretty sure you were looking for, right? When you took this case on, you
So what did
wanted
you think I
her
was
to
supposed to
get
do? Was I supposed to
justice,
arrest
right?
him? I was supposed to take him into custody?
Well, I would imagine that if you're going to criticize and scrutinize everything that Kobe Chapman was doing, that you and your world-class investigative team would have did your due diligence to make sure that her case would have stood up in court before you decided to take on the case anyways, because you there was nothing. So the recording that you submitted or that you allowed us to listen to, was there a video attached to that recording? Because how do we know who that woman is?
What
How do
woman?
we know if that's even a woman
What woman?
that Andrew Holmes is alleged to have been showing this Officer Miles person? How do we know any of that to be anything associated with Fania Dukes? In addition to the fact that we listened to the interview that she did with Regina Waldrop, where she said that basically she just got drunk and thought she could get drunk with her uncle.
It's,
So you don't know what could have happened.
it's people
So
like you.
what I'm saying is,
People like you without any context that be the most damaging to people. And that's how victim shaming is a thing. Because if you know anything about rape and the components of rape, and again, I'm not a judge, jury, prosecutor, law enforcer, or anything like that. So how the fuck can I make sure that the case is strong enough? I'm not the person on it. I can give what I give, and then they decide what they will or will not go with. But there could be factors that you do not know, or things or elements that you may not be able to comprehend. But I'm gonna tell you something. Even the dumbest of criminal justice experts will be able to tell you how hard it is to actually deal with a sexual assault allegation when a person was unconscious.
well, when she did get light of the potential incident that happened to her, why did she go get an STD test instead of a rape kit?
You sitting up there again. Your question was, "What have I done?" And I'm gonna tell you, I've done far more than that.
Well, what I'm saying is,
And what you
you are scrutinizing Kobe Chapman
that ain't got
over
shit to do with Kobe Chapman. How the fuck are you comparing an alleged rape, to a fucking politician looking for a seat?
because you exactly that's what I'm saying. I would imagine that the burden would be heavier for you to actually go on a platform and start garnering donations to take on a cause that you don't have sufficient proof to hold up in court for. That's what I'm saying.
You are
Kobe
absolutely.
Chapman isn't going out. She isn't asking her YouTube followers to donate to her platform so that she can advocate for her constituents.
She
She's
asking for
doing
people to come into her community and to express her outrage.
but she's not asking for money. That no none of these
She
people have
asking for
paid
people
Kobe
to come
Chapman
into her community
to be the
to
voice.
express her outrage.
None of those people have paid for Kobe Chapman to come up there and speak on their behalf.
Did you
None
hear?
of those people have paid Kobe Chapman.
Did you hear the
She's
difference?
barely getting the paycheck she's deserved from
That
Harvey.
motherfucker getting $40,000 a year and ain't put up one piece of legislative material since she been an alderwoman. She ain't putting out one bill on the goddamn table with all the problems in Harvey. I could think of five off the top of my head.
Well, maybe it's because she's too busy trying to fight for her damn freedom because she constantly getting arrested when she should be out in the public helping the constituents like she was doing.
So I ask you again, now knowing that the woman's did not that the woman had no claim to the house. Do you think that it was a righteous fight?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because it's not about, because let me tell you this. the proof that she did have was compelling enough for me to believe that I still don't know. I can't say concretely whether or not this was her property or not. The proof, the evidence that she showed to verify that that was her property was compelling enough for me. And I don't know nothing. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know, but it was compelling enough for me to say, okay, well, it looked like she basically owned the property. So if you show that to Cole, if that's what Kobe was looking at, I mean,
You own
Kobe
you own
isn't a real
property
estate
by
agent. She
you
don't
own,
know.
you own the property by having a deed. You do not own the property simply because it is a pin on a lot. Because in this case, it appears that there was two different owners on one lot. Now, I'm not a real estate expert, but when I sat down and I asked Miss Chapman about this situation, I said to her, "You're telling people that the mayor sold someone's home for $2,500 as if this woman is under the strain of becoming homeless, and this lady literally is in her house. She was never ever in that house, didn't even know anything about this.
But I
And
mean,
her daughter came and testified that the only reason they found out about it was because a realtor came to them and said that he could get them to own it. And then I explained eloquently, since I don't put out no facts, that the mayor and the city were contacted by Freddie Mac, who didn't want the house. So they told the city, we don't want it. So then the city said, okay, well, they said, we don't want to pay the water bill. Well, the city said, we're going to cut the water off. So the lady was on the lot. This has the same water main. So guess what? They said, well, we got to cut the water off. But they told her, well, we don't have what we need to. The lady said, well, we don't have no
well, that
money.
sounds like an issue right there too.
We don't. This is what the lady said. We don't have the money to separate the water main. So what, you want them to leave the water on for free? Because that's what people want. They want favors. They said, well, no. So let me tell you what the mayor. So let me tell you what the mayor of Harvey did. He
You
donated.
getting loud don't make you right.
Tell you what. Let me
Go
tell
ahead.
you. No. I love this because let me tell you what I found out and asked Kobe. The mayor and the city literally took care of the issue for the lady. They paid for it. The city's already strapped for money, but they went on here and paid for it just to be something.
Because obviously there was an error for them.
It wasn't no,
How would the water be connected? How would the water be connected for two different residences?
Wait a minute.
On one meter? How is that
It's
even?
too much good facts, ain't it? Because this
that's the error.
You want me to fight this man. So when I go find it out, and I'm looking like, oh well, damn. So the city paid to get the water mains broke. So now she got her own water main. She ain't got to worry about this issue. But now
they were supposed to. She shouldn't have had to pay anyway, and she should have had her own water main to begin with. And it should be a lawsuit against the damn city for not doing it and having her water cut off. You mean to tell me I've been owning this property for however long, and y'all, because y'all can't get a owner for this property, my water got to get cut off?
That's how it goes, man.
It don't go like that for me. I'm suing. I'm suing.
Probably did, sir.
I'm suing, and that's why they paid to make sure she didn't sue.
Sir, somebody probably owned that house, and somehow
that ain't my problem. I don't give a fuck who owned that house.
Land or
y'all not about to cut my water off because y'all can't find the owner for that property. You got me fucked up, and then you're gonna expect me to pay the fucking water bill for this property that I ain't never lived at, that I don't own? What the fuck? You got me fucked up. I'm suing. Period. And that's the reason why Harvey decided to do the right thing and pay for that shit to get separated like they should have did at the beginning if it was allegedly two different owners for that same property on one lot. Okay, so
if they're telling them that they cannot afford to do
the math ain't mathing. So either way, so to me, in this case,
they don't have the money for the water main, and they don't have the money for the house. What the fuck was they supposed to do?
Oh, so selling it for $2,000 was the right move?
The city is not in the real estate.
Who bought the property? Who bought the property?
Okay, hold on, Minion, because guess what? I want to finish what I was saying. So let's just get over the semantics. Me nor you can adjudicate that. They got to go through that legal process. Okay. So the city went ahead and did that for them.
Okay, so I still agree. Kobe was in the right.
So hold on. So the city they gotta we can't adjudicate that.
Kobe, God, no, I'm
So
joking.
the city paid this on taxpayer money for this lady. And guess what? And then now the house is the two separate. She could have bought the house, but they couldn't afford it. So you know what the city said? Well, we don't want it on the portfolio. They'd rather have it on the tax roll. They're trying to reduce a deficit that they inherited. So guess what they did? They got somebody that wanted it and they sold the house. So look at this. Now here is the problem.
Two
Because
thousand
excuse
dollars.
me, it don't matter if it was for $1. Do
$2,000.
you not know how many scavenger sales there were in Cook County when they do it and what they sell about the house for?
Man, that
Motherfucker,
shit's
you
shady.
can buy a
That's
motherfucking
some
house.
shady
You
ass
can
shit.
buy a house for $1. Ain't that amazing?
That's shady. That's
No,
not amazing.
it's
That's
just how
shady.
it's
That's
done. And
corruption.
so, in other words, and did
That's
you
what
know
that
that
is.
they literally could enter into a redevelopment agreement by which the city say, well, look, we'll give you this for cheap. You get this property for this amount of time because you can
Nothing.
get to redeveloping it so that we can actually put something viable here. That's options that the city has. So then let me take
So
it.
they rather get a renter in
No, no, no,
instead of a
no, Mr.
homeowner.
Minion, please don't stop me. I want to get it out. So then basically, I, Jedediah, went to Kobe and I'm like, well, I'm confused because why aren't you telling the community the scenario that this really is? We thinking that a woman is being put on the street. And so this two pens and this ain't right, this ain't right. She has no response for that. So now I want you to get this out of
Well, she's not an attorney. She
get
don't.
this
She
out
shouldn't
of
have a response
get
to that.
this out of my mouth. I was on the phone with Kobe Chapman. I was on the phone with the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. I was on the phone with the city of Harvey. I was on the phone with other people that are leaders in our city. And guess what we were all talking about? There is no need for escalation. We don't need to see you go to jail for a felony. Now, they didn't already show me that they not loyal, but I'm still fighting for her weird ass. And so I'm saying we don't need to get a felony. That's too much. It doesn't need to happen. Now, let me tell you this.
How you mad at Kobe
Excuse
because
me.
she mad at
Excuse me.
you for
No, no,
putting
no, no, no,
Clark
no,
on her
no, no, no.
platform
Please, no.
before
Can I
her?
please get this? Let me just tell my
I would have
story.
been mad
Please
too.
let me tell my story. So I get a call. And they saying basically this is what I found to be found to be completely amazing. From the state's attorney's office, they say that they're the ones who asked for the felony. It was not Harvey police. It was not Harvey's mayor. I just said that on the record. And so then we did call and we said, well, can somebody get in touch with the police officer because maybe he will not pursue these charges. Kobe's on the phone. Kobe, we got this. You don't gotta get no felony. It doesn't need to happen. And she said, and then, so then on the phone we said, well, look, it sounds like the officer through channels is saying if you can just give an apology, they can drop this, and it could just be a bad dream. Guess what happens? Kobe's like, oh yeah, give me 1 second. Let me consult somebody. Never picked the phone back up. We were all on our way to the
But
damn city
what
hall.
happened to the
Let me
case? What
finish because
happened
I
to the
think this is
case?
an amazing story.
What
So,
happened to the case? Okay, let's
no,
jump to the
hold
end.
on, because this is where it gets good.
No, let's
This is
jump
where
to
it gets
the
good.
end.
I literally just sat in the car with Kobe Chapman about a week before that, and I'm saying, Kobe, what is the goal here? I said, are you trying to run for mayor? Ain't nobody said nothing about that or thought about running for mayor. I'm just trying to help my community. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her, and she's saying, come on, like get in the press conference. I was like, no, because this is strange. And here go my moment here that really was defining for me. I listened to her say on camera with that with a let me tell you, with a reporter that you literally, if you got a few extra dollars, you can get to do whatever you need them to do. That lady, we'll talk about that later. So anyway, so basically they're out there and they're doing this report, and I hear Kobe say, this is only happening to me because I said I was running for mayor. You didn't hear it before that day. I never heard it before that day. The mayor ain't never heard it before that day, and
How you
nobody
know
else.
what the mayor heard before that day?
Because I asked everybody, did you? Had you?
Oh, I didn't know y'all was cool like that. I'm just saying I was
Had
asking.
you? Had you heard it
Oh,
before that day? Had you heard it before that day?
yeah, I heard it.
How did you hear it?
God told it to me.
Oh, God told it to you.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
I had a
praise the Lord.
conversation with God.
This is what I want you to get. That's when I realized what was going on. It was all a spin and a political ploy. It was not genuine. And how the fuck could he be retaliating against her unless it's just on the assumption she's running for mayor if she never declared it? She used a full press off of trying to supposedly fight for someone's house that a lady never
That's some
lived
smart
in
ass
with a
politicking, ain't it? That's
announcement.
some
And
smart
now
ass
I want to tell you,
politicking.
now I want to tell you,
Wait,
now I
Jed,
want to
Jed,
tell you
Jed,
that
Jed,
Kobe
Jed, Jed.
Chapman, I want to tell you,
Listen,
I want
listen,
to tell you
listen.
that Kobe Chapman
No, no,
is
no, no,
currently running
no,
a part of
no.
the Young Democrats of Thornton Township
Listen,
under one of the most
listen,
powerful senators in the Southland. And it is so
Jed,
strange that
Jed,
the state's attorney's office
Jed.
all of a sudden says, no, we don't want to pursue it because it's political when they are the ones who told the Harvey police to go and do it. Now
So look,
go to
Jed.
sleep
You
because
know what
you can't
happened?
feel you're not
You
prepared
know
for it.
what you just explained. What you always advocate for.
And I've been giving facts. You can't
Turning your
uh-huh.
pain into purpose,
Uh-huh.
turning your what how do you say it? You say something else. You don't say turn your pain into purpose. You say it's turn something into something. That's what that was exactly what Kobe Chapman did, and what you just explained is what Kobe Chapman just did.
What she do?
Turn her pain, turn her oppression into her purpose and her strength.
Kobe Chapman has utilized her
And on top of that, on
and she has utilized her supposed notion of being a collaborator to trick people because she wants to be the mayor. And she
well, what better way to start the platform than for Mayor Clark than to get her arrested? He basically jump started the campaign for her.
I don't
That's
think you
the best.
I
That's the
don't think
best way
you
to
heard what I
start.
just said, but it's okay. And I'm gonna tell you this because it's gonna come out. It was all a plan. Politics is a dirty motherfucking
So
game.
you saying
The
her
reason
and
why
Christopher
I am
Clark on
not
the same
supportive of
team?
the reason why I don't support Kobe Chapman is because of things that I've seen and experienced for myself. And I've only been spending my time asking her if it's okay with what I've been experiencing since I've been there. And I asked her for time. I asked all y'all, just like I did in Dalton, give me time to figure this out. But let me tell you what I figured out so far. What I figured out so far is that Harvey is in a bad way. And it's not because of the people who are in the government currently. I figured out that they all petty as hell. And I figured out that Kobe has aspirations and she is not genuine, in my opinion.
I feel like you have memorized this same
Excuse
script because every time I come
me.
on, you
I
say
feel
the
like Clark.
same
I feel
thing.
like Clark. I feel like Clark has been petty at times. Absolutely. When you think about the clapping and you think about the $500 ticket, absolutely. But when you think about the abuse that these people have tried to put him under, and now that I'm experiencing it, I wouldn't give a fuck if they could clap a day in their life. I want you to get that because when you literally trying to get business done and the people in front of you are not paying their taxes, the people in front of you are mad because you're
What are
not
they paying
allowing
their
them to get
taxes
favors.
for?
The
I
people
feel
in
like
front
this
of
is
you keep
deja
on,
vu.
hold on.
This is literally deja
People in
vu.
front of you are doing things to try to sabotage your work and they don't acknowledge your progress. When the people in front of you are being disingenuous and how they're engaging, they're being disruptive, trying to cause meetings to go extremely long, and you literally spend all fucking day trying to make a village stay above the water with no money. If I could redo it, I wouldn't said shit about what they couldn't do. Because guess what? Once they got the ability to clap, what they say, oh, that's just some fucking clapping. When they stopped getting $500 tickets, oh fuck that. That's that.
They started getting $1,000 tickets and
These,
$3,000
these,
tickets.
these
What?
people are not for real. And that's
Did
why,
you not see that
that's
line
why.
outside the door for them $3,000 and $1,500 tickets?
All right, let me ask you another question. Let me switch this. Where have I frauded people?
I said, you said, when have you frauded
Yeah,
people?
what am I doing? What do I grift? What is the grift that I do? Let's focus on me right now. Come on, what's my grift?
I'm not about to do this with you because at the end of the day, the biggest issue, like I said, that I have with you is the fact that
I'm strong.
no, you're not
And you
strong.
hate that I
You're
don't use
bullying. You're
the way you want
bullying
to use it.
little people.
Really?
Yes, really.
What do you think you guys are doing with
I
that?
think that Beth. I think that you should not. I think you should apologize to Beth publicly, just like you humiliated her publicly.
What would I
And
apologize for?
for humiliating her when she was one of your biggest supporters, when all she wanted you to do was come to Harvey, and you ended up in Harvey anyway.
Excuse me, Beth wasn't the biggest shit. She wasn't no biggest supporter of mine. You got that twisted. Let me help you out.
Beth used to come to.
She ain't the biggest shit. You made that narrative. Let me tell you something. You don't know what my biggest supporter look like.
I'm not
And I
talking about
guarantee. Let me help
financially.
you out
I'm
with my
talking
biggest supporter.
about.
Let me help you out because I don't want you to ever have it twisted. My biggest supporters don't need to be on the internet. They're not looking for relevance. Now, what did I do to her?
I'm not talking about financially, and don't diminish whatever she did do for
And did
you
shit. She walked with
financially.
me. She walked with me from Dalton to Pritzker's house for her community. And every time I was doing something, she
Who else
offered
walked with
to do
you?
something because she wanted to be known as a worldwide advocate.
Who else walked with you?
Ask Beth, what did she do for Jedediah?
She believed in your cause, Jedediah.
Ask Beth what she did for
That's what she did
Jedediah.
for you. That's what she did. She believed in your cause and she believed in you and she supported you. And I wholeheartedly think that, you should not have did what you did to her publicly. If you had any issues with her, you should have had the conversation with
What
her
did I do to her publicly?
after she asked the question for you to come to Harvey. You basically said, "Look, get her out of here. She's no longer a part of the group.
She just asked me, right? One
Just
time.
get your shit and get the fuck out."
She
That's
just
pretty
asked me
much.
one time.
I mean, I don't know how many times she asked you. She could have asked you 50 times in the same live.
Okay.
You still could have texted her or called her and say, "Hey, look, you're doing too much." You
So
didn't have to do that publicly.
I'm gonna tell you what you don't know. In the inception of us organizing for Flint, because Flint really has some real stuff going on and it's bad. Beth was in the group talking all kind of shit she didn't know about and making demands and kind of sort of offending all of the residents because she was talking about how they got it done in Dalton and Dalton they didn't do shit but do public comment. And she's
Did
the
you talk to her about it?
excuse me, sir.
Don't put your hand up at me, little boy.
Let me tell you something, little motherfucker. Don't tell me what to do.
God damn it. I could put my finger up
Say
too.
it again. Beth, literally, because I'm thanking you for giving me this opportunity to be clear here. Beth created so much chaos and division in the chat. But I, who was always loving and welcoming of her, and always trying to tell people, let's just understand Beth is a little different. That's all I would say. I don't be in the chat. Whenever they would come to me and say, the chat's crazy, people ready to go, people are offended, I would try to have to find a way to solve it. So I realized
But you
Beth
want to know what? You're
doesn't
better
have,
than having to explain yourself.
excuse me.
I think you're better than
I
this.
said, man,
And I
no,
think
no, no, no,
that
no. You
I think you're
understand. So now
I
you
think you're such a great person that you
that
would publicly apologize to her.
so let me help you out. So when she created the chaos, I didn't kick her out the group. So when I then came to Harvey, we still was trying to resolve all that. Guess what? I'm on live stream and I'm talking about what was going on. Motherfucker, I'm in a whole other state. You should have been in Harvey. And I did that. And then you betrayed the people. I said, Beth, I need you to understand that I can't be in two places at one time. This costs money. Calm down. You betrayed them. And you so I simply said, you know what? I don't think that it's proper for us to walk together any longer in advocacy. I need you to move on. That's it. When a person demonstrates that they don't have the temperament or the heartbeat or the structure that you're building, it's just
Tell
best
me
to say
something though.
you
Tell
just
me something.
separate. So now hold on.
No, no,
Now,
no, no. You
now,
hold on and
now I
answer
owe
this
her an
question
apology.
before you
Hold on.
continue.
Hold on. Is this is
No,
a
no,
lie?
no, no,
I
no.
owe her an apology. And this woman has literally called
Tell
my
me this.
mama a witch, have
Tell me
literally
this.
called me all kinds of names, have been showing up at places with people who are trying to attack
But
me.
what did they call Jesus? They
And
did much
and
worse to
I owe
Jesus.
her an
They
apology.
did much worse to Jesus. But what I will say, the reason why I say that you should give her a apology publicly, because I haven't seen her call your mama a witch. I haven't seen any of that. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. But at the same time, you should be a big enough person to lead as a leader that you claim, as a commander that you claim to be. You can say, you want to know what? I forgive you. And I apologize because we were both emotional that day. My response was emotional. You were obviously in an emotional space. Is advocacy not a stressful thing when you see people always constantly going through things? Can that not tug a little bit on your heartstrings? And can you not sometimes let it over? Sometimes it could overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to give these people grace, especially because she's not. You say what?
How you know?
I can only imagine if I heard you talking about the trauma advocacy and what that entails. I can only imagine having to always speak to people that are constantly going through things. You said you get 50 calls a day of people constantly going through things. You on one of your lives you showed a little girl with a slash all on her damn face after a woman had took a bottle. So I can imagine if you're looking at stuff like that all the time, that can be very draining and wearing on you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Beth the same thing.
So
I
guess
don't know.
guess what though?
Y'all should give each other the grace
Guess what though? So
to
when I
have an emotional
so how long has Beth
interaction.
been an advocate and gone through any of this?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Beth.
She hasn't. Exactly. So you don't know what you're talking about.
So
So
then it may not even take that much for her.
now I want to respond to you because when she asserts that she's an advocate, she ain't spent a day in my shoes. Mr. Minion, when I get off of this live stream and you want proof, I'll put him on the phone. I got to help a young man who literally doesn't have any food for himself or his family. And I can't get on here all day, every day, begging for people to help me out. You want me to call them? I'll put them on the screen.
Please don't.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Literally. And if I don't answer, I become I'm not for the people. And I don't really move based on that. But when I get off of this live stream, I'm gonna try to help a whole family find food for tonight. And the reason why they are in the predicament is because they have a family who was renting from them that kicked them out because of a dispute over some things that happened with two of their children. So I got a whole family with nothing tonight. Don't talk to me about the pressure. Don't talk to me about what it does to your mind. And you be basing it off of people who you don't even know if they even can spend a day in my fucking shoes. You do not know what happened today with me and Dalton, or me and Fannia, or me and fucking Flint, or me and INA, or me and this family, or nothing. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes with me and what's going on with this congressional run in my state of Illinois. You just
But
be talking and
but
making
I do also know that Beth, obviously, her husband just passed, so there's a good high likelihood that she was probably going through some things her own self outside of just advocacy. You know what I'm saying?
she ain't no advocate. She ain't advocating. And then get this. Did you not see INA send a nice condolences and we was leaving it alone?
No, I saw you ridicule and mock her at that funeral. That's what I saw.
Mocked the funeral after I sent condolences because of her response to literally attack me. That she ain't grieving, we back to fighting. You don't need no time to grieve. Got it. You talk shit, I'm gonna talk it back. Why do y'all think that people must take abuse? If y'all can give it, we can give it back.
But Jedediah, if you were the bigger person, do
I'm
you?
not.
But if you were,
Did you get your answer? I'm not.
but if you let me finish,
I'm not. I'm telling you,
but if you
I'm not.
let me finish, I know you're not, obviously, because that's why me
Not
and
at
you
all.
are not seeing eye to eye. Because I feel like if you were the bigger person, because that's kind of what I was looking at you in the lens that I was looking at you at when
Sorry
you
you did
first.
that.
You said you sorry.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, but I think a lot of people were looking at you in that lens, and I
They
think that you disappointed a lot of
You know
people.
why they shouldn't? Because I get on this bitch every day I've gotten on for a whole year and say, look, y'all, I'm not perfect. I'm
No
fucking.
one expects you to be perfect.
This is what I'm trying to do. I don't know how the fuck you was looking at me like that when I'm clearly saying, y'all, I love God, but I'm not in the center of his will. I'm trying to figure out how to stop cussing. I beat a bitch up. I come after anybody and I still love God. So how you confused? Because you got
You're
that.
right.
You don't play
You're
that.
right.
I say it
I
all the
mean,
time.
it eventually.
Hold on though. But you know what I also say? People are calling, I'm gonna answer, I'm gonna respond, I'm gonna do the best that I can. And I always say, give me a chance. I might not do it the way that y'all want me to do it because nigga, I ain't marching around no fucking building. I'm done with those days for the most part. I'm going right to the source and say, you either fix this shit or we're going to handle it by any means necessary. I am that advocate that believes. And see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Want people to get results, but y'all want them to be pussy. The world tells you to say, be at peace and be
You don't have to be pussy to get results and to still be assertive and aggressive. You don't have to be a pussy to say I'm not going to go
told
after an
the
older.
judge. I told the judge because it's what I believe. That motherfucker keep on approaching me. I beat his ass, and I'm proud of it.
He didn't approach you, Jed. He didn't approach you. We all saw the video. You came from some dark space
So he didn't approach me
into the street.
township and call me a bitch.
Jed, look,
He didn't.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving the litigation and all that to y'all
And
because
guess
I'm not getting in.
gonna lose that case just like the rest of them.
Look, I'm not getting in the middle of.
No. You there? You all in the shit. You motherfucker one of the spokespersons. Happy to finally talk to you again. How you ain't getting in it? I said, did that man not approach me? And what did you think after you found out that same old weird motherfucker did that to young
Because
teenage
you're not gonna like my
in
answer.
2016?
I didn't see that. I don't know nothing about that. So you saying that he what happened? What happened?
Oh, you ain't see that.
No,
You
I
didn't
haven't.
know that this motherfucker ain't new. We've been giving him a pass for years. He got his ass whooped by another young advocate who he was fucking with. I was there. I saw all of it. I watched him go to jail. And then he saw me in the streets of Chicago to know that I'm not to be fucking played with, which is what my message was to him. Stop putting on for this camera. And then he showed up at a fucking street in Harvey that he had nothing to do with. And you talking about he didn't approach me. You wasn't down there when his daughter was on the phone talking about she finna call somebody to come fuck us up because we not gonna jump her daddy. We wasn't thinking about her daddy. You know what we was
Oh,
doing?
maybe she thought that y'all was gonna jump her daddy.
What we were doing, Minion? Because guess what? If you ain't doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing, you ain't got to worry about somebody trying to attack you. We were walking around the block because we were counting the houses. You know why we were counting the houses, sir? Because we were going to figure out how much plywood we need to board those motherfuckers up so that they would not go back in there and squat
Have you
again.
boarded them yet?
Couldn't. You know why? I went to jail, mister. And it just fucked it all up. I couldn't finish it. But you know what? You want to be up there. He wanted to attack him. I wasn't thinking about that fat fuck.
But they thought you was. Obviously, you ended up attacking them. So I mean, obviously, the intuition something was right about
No,
what
you
they.
can clearly see me saying, "What are y'all doing?" There is a woman.
No, you said what you
What
own.
are
What
you
you
all? What are you
own.
doing? Why are y'all here? I'm
But why
working.
does it
There is a
matter? Why
whole
does it
woman.
matter?
There is
There's
a
a
whole
whole
woman.
other side of the street that
There
you can
is a
go on
whole
to.
woman that I don't
Leave them
know.
people
There is
alone.
a whole woman that I don't know threatening me and my staff, and
They
I
didn't
don't know
threaten
who
you. They were
she is.
trying to
I
prepare
had
to
no
get jumped.
idea that
They
guy
were
had
trying
a
to
child.
prepare
I didn't
themselves
know
to
that
get
guy
jumped.
had a child
And they
because in
didn't
my
have enough
mind,
time to
who
get
would give him
prepared
some pussy?
before they got
Who
jumped.
would give that motherfucker pussy? I couldn't believe he had a daughter. I didn't know that was his daughter. I didn't know who she was. She threatening me and she saying daddy. I'm thinking that's her man. Maybe that's her daddy, her big daddy. They fucking around. But I'm like, damn, she looked like a weird motherfucker. So she the type that would give him
I'm
some
about to
pussy.
get off
But
this
once I found
show
out
with
that that
you.
was his daughter, I was again perplexed. Who would give him some pussy? So now that I
Yeah.
see this girl threatening me, I'm coming to the leader because everybody over there clearly got some form of disability. And I want to talk to the most coherent special needs child. What are you doing?
Are you
And when
happy,
I get
Jed?
hit in my
Are
throat,
you
I
happy?
beat that ass.
Are you happy, Jed?
I'm very happy. Vote for me. Send me a donation, motherfucker, because I'm needing to take this fight down to Congress so I can get your black ass some reparations.
How you gonna give me some
So you can get
reparations?
your ass off of YouTube and do something.
Begging for money, right? Y'all see me
You begging
begging.
for money.
So
You
can
the
y'all
one
please?
begging for money. You the one need the fucking
No,
fight.
I'm talking about me.
I
I'm
go
talking
ahead
about
and
me begging for money.
go back the next day and still have money
So
to give
y'all,
me some more fight.
I'm gonna also so I'm gonna use this platform to go ahead and beg for some money. Y'all go to
Yeah, I bet if that's what
millionwithopinion.com
y'all want to do. You ain't getting none
and
over here.
donate.
No, it's
I
not
know ain't nobody
happening.
going
Over
to
here.
donate, but it's still funny.
It's the thing.
It's just funny.
Not funny. You know why? Because I'm
Why?
telling you again, I started off admiring your ass, but you weird as fuck. I admired you.
I'm weird.
Yes, I
How am
admired
I
you.
weird?
I admired
Because
you
I
because
don't want you
you
bullying
have a skill set
small
and you
people.
don't got the sense to go with it. And that's the problem. You literally could have charged all the fucking content creators because we don't know how to use CapCut like your cartoon looking ass. So what I'm trying to tell you, sir, today is that you literally tried to create offense because you wanted to be a bully. You didn't save
I
nobody.
didn't want to
You
be a
just helped them
bully.
get their ass whooped.
I
And
did
they
not
didn't get
want to
their
be a
ass whooped.
bully. I
You
did
did.
not want to be a bully. And I'm trying to go against the bullies. And that's what you're doing
And
right
I'm
now,
not
Jed.
one.
You are
I'm
bullying
not a
people,
bully. I'm a man. I am a man who
but
shows
you're
up.
bully.
I'm a
I'm
man who shows
so
up
what do you think what do
issues
you think you did with
and I do
Vivian?
the best that I can.
What do you think you did with Vivian?
What did I
You
do
don't
with
think
it?
you bullied her?
No, I told the truth about it. Did you not
How
realize
did you tell the truth about somebody that was literally, while the stuff was going on with Tiffany, was still undergoing treatments and surgeries to get the tumor removed out of her brain?
you
How
see
did
the video? It was raw as hell. Your wish is my command. I have cancer. She ain't had shit.
Jed? How do you think a tumor in your brain is treated? Is it treated differently from a
I don't
cancerous
know nothing
tumor?
about a tumor.
Is a tumor a cancerous tumor or a benign tumor? Are they treated differently when they're in your brain and you have to get it removed?
Having to fart is way different than being constipated. Stop. She exaggerated the issue.
But then when you think
Do
about
you
what her
not
goal
do you
was
not
to
think that
help
that's some sick
other people.
do you not think that that's some sick shit
No,
to
I think that's
weaponize a
noble.
sickness against another woman?
No, because what's weaponized is the fact that how many people have Tiffany Henyard helped that had cancer?
I don't know.
From all the money that she used for her cancer foundation, she got $10,000 check on day one.
What they got to do with anything? The lady lied about having cancer.
How many people has she? How much money has Vivian got and didn't help
What
anybody?
does it have to do with the lady lying about having cancer?
How much money has she got and how many people have she helped?
Most people knew she was lying.
So nobody purchased it, right?
Did you hear what I said?
So
People knew she was lying. At first, we was buying. We
so
was trying.
a lot of people.
First time we was trying to buy that motherfucking bracelets like they was going out of sale, out of style. And look, then motherfuckers started seeing shit. Wait a minute, you can't twerk like that with a disability chair. So literally, I'm telling you to this day, I have residents who call me and said, "We
But
saw
that's
some shit."
not true, and that's y'all shouldn't even think like that. You on TikTok, ain't you? We see paraplegics,
I'm not on
midgets with no limbs
right, right.
doing dances on TikTok. So how the hell you gonna say what somebody with a walker can't do?
My
Like
grandma,
it's
my
y'all
grandmother,
trying to
my
go against
grandmother,
somebody
my,
just
my,
to be
my,
hateful,
my most
just to
favorite
talk
person,
down on people.
my favorite person in the whole world died with a hole in her stomach. She had
And,
cancer.
and guess what? My
Excuse me.
favorite person, my mom,
Yeah,
she also died with bone cancer.
really?
Absolutely.
My condolences, and I'm sorry to hear that. So now let me help you understand this.
And I'm still not against Vivian. I'm
Excuse me.
still
I don't give a fuck who you
supporting.
for or against, but I want you to get this. It's sick when people could be raising real resources for people who actually got the
So
shit.
all those
Or
resources that she not trying to
hold on,
raise it for herself.
excuse me,
No, you
excuse
excuse.
me, excuse
You
me.
excuse, but
It's
listen
not
to me.
only they could be
Listen to me.
raising resources for the research, but they can
No.
also be talking about what the experience is really like to have some shit eating you from the
That's what
inside
I'm
out.
saying. That's
The
exactly what I'm
fuck?
telling you. The tumor in her head is the same as a tumor that's
So
cancerous.
you mean to tell me that if I get a fucking kilo on my ear, I got a tumor and it's okay? I want to have a tumor walk because I got a fucking kilo. And you cool with that?
If
Make it
you're
make sense.
helping other people with cancer, yeah. I don't care if you're helping other people,
Okay, where's the people she helped? How many she helped?
you, obviously it wasn't nobody that came out that say she hasn't
No.
helped
She's been doing
nobody.
this for years. How many people have she helped?
I mean, look, I'm not the one going against her. Y'all are the ones that's trying to down talk her and
No,
bash her.
nigga. How many have she helped? Tell
You act
us.
like I done did research on her cancer foundation or something. I don't know.
Oh, you ain't done no research?
I
Why
haven't
you
done any
ask
research.
me, man?
All I've seen was you guys talk bad about her because she don't have cancer. None of y'all said she not helping nobody. None of y'all said that she not doing nothing for y'all. Literally only talking about her not having cancer.
I'm gonna
That
say
was the whole conversation.
it to you again. I'm gonna say it to you again. I'm gonna say it slow. For years, a lady
You
sustained.
ain't gotta talk slow.
Lady
I don't have a
sustained
problem
a lady
comprehending.
sustained a heightened level of attack because it was under the auspice that she had violated a cancer survivor. And it was not true. So even though she might have had bad behavior and made a warranted
Has anybody verified
unrest,
that
and
Tiffany mama had cancer? Has
what
anybody
the hell does
verified
that got
that?
to do with anything, bro?
Because you talking down on her. Well, why wasn't you talking down on Tiffany's Cancer Foundation? You don't know nothing about Tiffany cancer. Her mama having cancer. You don't know shit about that.
Because of my work in Valiant Advocacy, she no longer has almost $300,000 a year. So she got what she deserved, in a sense. So what did you say? Because if it's a double standard here. You defending somebody because you think you like them, you don't know the motherfucker.
I ain't defending
You know,
anybody. I
hey,
mean,
hey,
I'm defending her,
let
yes,
me tell you something. Let me
because
tell you something. They was like your
because
former. No,
just
hold on.
because
They
it
was like
wasn't
your former. They
cancerous.
said, no. This is what's funny to me. They said your former producer has a co-host now, and she's on there with a guy. That's the first time I saw it. I think it was like one episode. I watched it for 5 seconds. I didn't even pay attention. And this was my exact words to them. It ain't gonna last long. It didn't.
It might be coming back, actually, to be
Well,
honest.
I'm sure because now y'all bonded together the victimization network of Thornton Township.
An enemy of my enemy is my best friend. No,
I
I'm
know
joking.
that's right.
I'm
And y'all
joking.
gonna
I'm
lose, keep on
joking.
losing together. So
I'm
guess what? When I'm gonna
keep
say
on
this,
losing. Who's
keep
losing?
on losing. Y'all
Who's
ain't
losing?
you didn't
Who's losing?
you spent 7 hours on me today.
We were having fun. It was fun. We
Yeah.
were just going through the live and debunking the lies and stuff like that. The same thing that you be doing on your live.
You debunking. You debunking it. And guess what? While you having fun, sir, there are people up here wondering, is it real? Is it not? Something it ain't a whole lot, but it's enough to get it say what's happening. Because guess what? Our people don't think and they don't research. And so while you having fun, there's a woman in Harvey that don't have lights for a 4-year-old child.
But you said you was gonna take care of that this week, so you got that.
While you having fun, there are people in the city of Harvey who are going to lose their home because the cost of living is getting too high for them.
So are you going to stop talking about Ryan, Amir, Beth, and
While
all
you
the other
while you having
people
fun, while you
and
have
start concentrating on those stories?
while you having fun, they have a
Are
murder
you
issue.
going to stop talking about Ryan, Amir, and the Thornton Victimization Network and start concentrating on those stories? Can we get that instead of the constant getting online
If
to?
you did that, what you gonna do?
I mean, my channel might go down because I'm not gonna have any content left.
Interesting. So what happened when I was talking about the National Guard coming to my city?
Oh, I did kind of scrutinize that too, huh?
What happened when I was moving around or trying to get a home for my organization?
Did I scrutinize that?
Minion, do what you do. I want you to understand this. I don't really care. Sometimes it's very disheartening for the simple fact that y'all don't even understand sometimes what y'all be talking about. And if y'all could get past me, you would actually see I'm doing the best that I can, but these people really being
But we wish nobody would wish anything but the best for you, and no one doesn't want you not to succeed. But they're not going to allow you to succeed by stepping over on the heads of people who don't deserve to be
they
abused.
wanted for that housing situation to be resolved. They didn't want the housing issue to be resolved because they needed something to continue to complain about. Because if they did not need something to complain about, they would have organized removing those squatters when they highlighted how dangerous it was. They used me and they didn't do anything about it, but they sure as hell joined in the celebration of it. And then they made sure that I was not celebrated for doing what most people are afraid to do, and that's risk their own ass for someone else to get relief. I am not somebody, I ain't trying to get liked or be popular. I literally do this because I fucking care.
Well, can you just care for the residents that need your help? And can you not care about the residents that are going against you so that you don't have to like bully them?
Not care about the residents that's going against me.
Yeah, can you just like ignore the residents that don't like you and just concentrate?
Oh, just let them have their content.
Just let them have their content. And I guarantee I wouldn't have any reason to even have any content on you. The only reason why I'm going against you is
Is this
because
the talking points y'all have? Because you know that a lady just asked me the same thing at the Harvey meeting. Well, why don't you just let them say what they want to say? Because you're the person that could be the bigger person and that can get things done and clearly access stuff. So just let them say
yeah,
what they
you
want to
got
say.
all the power, so why don't you just ignore them? It isn't stopping anything from happening over here. You still getting stuff done. So what's the point? And then on top of that, you get to lose another critic, which is me, because if you stop talking about them, guess what? I stop talking about you, and then we can go back to I can go back to reporting on Christopher Clark.
I need you to stay, and I need you to continue to tear my name down.
Why?
You will be shocked at how many people know about me just because of how much my haters talk about me. If you saw my inbox, and if you see the amount of people who say, you know what, now I see this, I need to support you. If you saw that, you would know why I really am not worried or bothered. But at the end of the day, I may be in violation. I don't really know because I'm still learning, but God told me to shut up. I need you to.
You haven't listened to him yet.
I don't know if I have. I've been trying. It's hard because when somebody send me this shit, I go look. I'm a reactor, but I want you to keep on doing it because I need to prove that my God does have my back. I need to prove that God gonna make my enemies blush and cause them to be my footstool, minion. I
I'm
need
not going to
for
be your
you. I
footstool
need for
at
y'all to
any
keep on.
point.
Hey, guess what? You know what was funny about this? You know what was funny about this? I was doing that broadcast on the day that LNC declared that my channel will be gone. We still here.
Have I ever said anything about your channel
I
being
said, I
gone?
said, I said LNC. I think that's what I said.
Yeah,
But
you
ain't what
said
he said
LSD.
on the day that he said that my channel will be gone. Voila, I'm still here. I
But have
need,
I ever wished
hey,
that
I
anything
need
bad
for
happened?
y'all. I need for y'all to donate to him so that I can finally be in the same courtroom with him because I've been waiting on my God to.
Oh, so you already knew. So look.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm waiting on,
exactly. And I already
I'm
know.
waiting on them to get it to
I
me.
already know.
I'm
That's what I'm
excited.
saying.
I am
That's
excited.
what I'm saying.
I'm
Look,
excited.
no,
I'm
no.
excited. I'm excited like a motherfucker. Because the last time I flew out there to Ohio, that bitch called the FBI. I can't wait till we gotta stand in the same room. Boy, when I show all the evidence that we done accumulated, they just gonna look and say, what the fuck? But I'm gonna say, thank you for bringing him before my sight. I need y'all to continue to go because you know what you're doing? You getting me ready for the level of scrutiny I'm going to deal with when God finally gives me a seat. If it's Congress or not, if it's alderman, if it's mayor, if it's nothing, if it's the commander of a world-class organization that's moving around this goddamn country, you ain't stopping me. Keep going. But this is what I do want you to know. I want you to hear these words. You had an opportunity, motherfucker, to call my phone directly, and I was going to respond to you, and I was going to be there for you, just like I did with Lady Luck
But
Club.
like I said, I
When
don't
I flew
compromise
my
my
ass down to
values.
Atlanta and gave her money.
But I don't compromise my values, and I
Good,
can't let you
good.
be going against elderly people. Can you please at least can you do me at least one favor? And can you at least commit to not going the way that you go hard on these elderly people? Can you at least commit to not doing that?
If an old lady smacks you in the mouth,
I'm gonna let her smack me because I probably deserved it.
she spits in your mouth. You gonna let it happen?
I might turn the other cheek and say a prayer. But
Really?
the reason why is because I grew up. Okay, my whole life I grew up with my grandma. So my whole upbringing, and my grandma cooked, cleaned, washed our clothes, ironed our clothes, like everything. So for me, when I think of old people, I always look at it through the lens of my grandma. And whenever I see people disrespecting old people, I always like that could be my grandma. And what would I do if somebody was disrespecting her? So if you could just do me that one big favor, and when you find yourself in a confrontation with an elderly person, can you at least give them the grace and allow yourself to walk away?
Mr. Vladimir Putin is 72 years old. He has killed countless individuals in Ukraine. If the American
I can separate him from an elderly person.
Well, hold on. If the American military goes and shoots him in the face in broad daylight,
I can separate him from an elderly
would you
person.
think, oh, wait a minute, my grandfather was that old?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Nope, not at
Why?
all.
Why?
Because he's a monster. He's not a human.
He's a monster. What about the Israeli prime minister who's bombing the women and children of Israel?
Monster, not human.
Monster. So this is what I want you to get. Everybody has their own threshold. If I look at some of these elderly people and I remember how amazing my grandmother was, and I would never think that she was like them because she wasn't like that. She wasn't trash. She wasn't out there being messy. My grandmother was feeding communities and she was walking kids across streets and she was
Right,
telling us right from wrong. She wasn't on the internet causing chaos. Hell, she was taking
right.
care of her man.
I
She
get it. I get it, Grandma.
she was making sure we knew that at the end of the day, no matter what we got going on, we better acknowledge God. That's what my grandma would be doing. So if somebody mess with my grandma because I know who she is, I take them out this world. But when I look at these people, they're like a Putin or I can't even say his
They're
name. They're
monsters.
monsters. They're
Well, that's
monsters.
deep.
Because anybody who seeks to destroy a life, especially one that is not in pursuit of them, is a monster. And if you don't understand
Why
that,
do you think people are seeking to destroy you? Why do you think people have done nothing but want to support you?
I didn't make that about
All of the people that are against you
make
that I
that about
know
me. I didn't make
initially
that about
started
me.
off
I
supporting you.
didn't make that about me. You missed it. I didn't make it about me. What I'm trying to tell you is that I can't make that commitment because I don't fundamentally believe in it. It's some old people who deserves what they get, is what I want you to know. And as long as they doing what they supposed to be doing, they ain't got nothing coming from me. But if they create an injustice, this is the place where it don't rest. I will do everything that I can to make sure they get
Old
what they deserve.
person can't create an injustice, Jedediah.
Excuse me?
The old person can't create an injustice. That adult mom who brought a knife to a little kid's fight, that's who can cause an injustice.
Get the fuck out of here.
That,
You know
that
how many foster children are being beat by older people? Oh, you ain't never got one of those calls before, have you? I have.
you're right. I haven't been exposed to a lot of things. Trust me, I know there's a lot of stuff that I don't know.
Do you
That
know how many older people are scamming their families out of their money?
I can only imagine. But that's not the world that I live in. And perspective, like you said, is reality. So for me, the perspective I choose to live in is where old people are still like you respect them. And they're still deserving of
Most of the
respect.
people who are going against you, most of the people who are going against you want to support you. It sounds like it's what you're about to say.
No, they started off supporting
They
you.
started off supporting me. You sure about that?
I mean, who's against you that didn't support you initially?
I'm gonna tell you what they started out doing. They started out hoping that they can use me.
So did I started out thinking I could use you?
You sure as hell didn't start out supporting me.
How I didn't start off supporting you when
Started
my first interaction with you was in your inbox that you never responded to.
Mr. Minion.
And
Again,
even still, you see my content. I've never said anything bad against you.
I don't. I get sound bites and then I go look and
No,
then
I'm talking about my old content, not
I
anything
don't. I
recent.
don't. I've never really watched your show fully.
Okay, well then,
And I'm telling you that because I don't. Why would I watch somebody that's not edifying my life? And your whole MO is to bring defamation to me.
it wasn't though. I was actually rooting for you in my previous
You
videos.
stop rooting for me because I did not agree with what. And then that's the other crazy part. I said, show me the evidence. Now they're saying you the advocate, you should have it. When I say this shit is so funny to me, they saying we don't got no identity of we don't got no knowledge of the finances, and they get a bills list every goddamn time it's time for something to be paid. So you don't know how to do math? I'm sitting up here doing they math. You get a bills list, and now they finally just got some more of a budget. And I guarantee you, give me about a good 2 more weeks, I'm gonna be able to tell you about what I see as the budget of Harvey, and I ain't never got nothing extra than what they got. How you ain't got a damn you don't know the finances, but you posting goddamn budgets and bills lists on pages on stuff like that. That only a fool to miss it.
I never told you that you can't report on Harvey the way you want to report on Harvey. The only thing I said is don't discount, or if especially if you're backing it up with facts and proof. I mean, how can I dispute that? But if you're just trying to discount and discredit people just so people won't believe what they're saying, I don't agree with that.
How? Because anything you ain't never seen me talk about something that I don't have or say I have a fact or proof of.
You are mad at Kobe because Kobe didn't want to come on your show and she stopped responding to your text messages. And because she did that, you decided that you were going to go
Why the
against
fuck
her.
would I be mad about having an older woman who don't even know how to put a
Because if she did, if she came on your
doesn't
channel,
know how to put a ponytail on her head, and you
stop
think
it,
I'm mad
stop
at this?
it,
Oh, I'm gonna
stop
talk my
it.
talk because I want to help
No,
you out. You got me fucked up. Why would I be mad about having Kobe when I can get the mayor? Why would I be mad about having Kobe when I can get a fucking? Do you know the kind of people who I could bring on my show?
but that's what I'm saying. If you're going to align yourself with
Stop
the
talking
people,
mad. You reduced to that. I'm not reduced to that. I don't give a fuck. I literally been doing all this without a guest on my show because I don't give a fuck about nobody being on my show. That's never the case. You literally, your mind is nowhere near on my level of thinking. I want to see Harvey better. She didn't want to come on. Let me tell you why I'm mad at Kobe. Because I believed in her. That's why.
and
And
with your help, she could have been the next
I
mayor, right?
believed in her and I was coming to back her up. And when I asked for accountability, she showed me something that was all too familiar. They just want to take advantage of me like they did in Dalton. No, thank you. I learned from
But who
the
took advantage
Tiffany.
of you in
I
Dalton?
learned from the Tiffany Henyard fight.
I would argue that that was probably the biggest acknowledgement to what you've done in these last 20 years that you've gotten in your entire career. Because
What?
didn't know about you
What? What?
before Tiffany and your Dalton.
Well, that's you. But do you know? Did you not hear the former mayor of Chicago, say, "Remember when Donald Trump came to Chicago? We stopped him." She gave a one out to me. Did you not just see me on the Jussie Smollett documentary? Did you not hear the woman Veronica when I made the Chicago police search the river for her children that they were dying? Did you not know about Jamari Den and how we got him that was child that was being bullied a $1 million lawsuit for his mama? Did you not hear about the fact that I was able to help? I talked about that. Get a damn trauma center on the south side of Chicago. Did you
No,
not know that I was a part of
I
fighting for no
didn't.
cash
I
bail
didn't know
in the
about any
state of
of it.
Illinois? Did you not know that I almost was an advisor to Rahm Emanuel,
You
Obama,
could add
Bernie
about seven
Sanders?
more to the
Hold on,
list,
hold on,
and
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
still not probably gonna know any of those
Now I'm happy. I'm so
instances.
happy to say this. Did you know that I was the leader of an organization called the Young Leaders Alliance, and we had young people on all sides of the city of Chicago negotiating with the city of Chicago as it relates to how they were going to do programs and anti-violence measures and initiatives. Did you
All
know
right,
that I helped a
so
red flag after-school program and
that is why I'm
Peter go
saying
from getting
that
ready
is
to lose
why
their
I'm
funding to now
saying
getting three
Dalton
times the
was your
amount?
biggest thing because
That was maybe my
you
biggest thing.
have.
People knew me from all kinds of things, just whatever you paid attention to. Sometime in your life, you saw me on your screen. You just wasn't paying attention to know that it was me. But I've been out here for a long time, and I'm a bad motherfucker.
Shut your mouth. All right. Now, as far as
Quan McDonald. What else? I just okay.
who is Ronald McDonald?
Quan McDonald. I helped get a
Oh,
police officer locked up and helped push legislation around Laquan McDonald.
so Chips Ahoy, Oreo, or what other cookies do you like? Which one you want me to bring you?
Now you want to know if I like cookies, but let me ask you a question. Who told you that I was out? Why do you think that I'd be out searching for dick?
It's just me being funny, actually. It's a good way to.
Are you gay?
Am I gay? Leave it to you. I'm mean with a pussy.
Are you
So
gay? I'm asking. Are you a gay man?
I like you just talking about me because you don't know nothing about me.
I'm
So
asking. Are you gay? We
if you look at my content, you would know that you would know that answer. So go look at my videos.
no man, it's too
Go
long.
look at all my videos.
Crazy for me. I'm shocked.
Go look at all my videos.
I'm supposed to be somewhere right now. Are you gay? Are you gay man?
I'm going to invoke the Fifth
Fifth
Amendment.
Amendment. Okay, so you
I'm sure
said
your check got an opinion about it, though.
you don't like that I like God, and why is that? Or that I acknowledge a
No, I
call.
do like that you like God. I think that you should. I think it's important to like God. Um,
But you think I'm using it to manipulate people out of their money?
I think as I've been looking, you know what? I'm not gonna have this conversation on this platform like this. I've given you how long of my time?
I don't. Oh, now you give me your time. I mean, these are the things that you say and assert. So I just wanted to know. We were getting clarity tonight.
Oh, we can get clarity. Okay, well,
So you
it's
think
gonna
I
be a
use
to
God to
be
steal people's money?
continued.
No, you think I
Let's
use God?
no.
Wait, you think that my mother is a? Do you think my mother is a witch, a fake prophet?
I think whatever I need to think when I need to go at somebody and press buttons. That's what I think at that time.
Press buttons.
Yeah, because I know how to press buttons. I mean, you're not the only person that can roast people. I like to roast too, but my roasting sometimes may seem a little bit harsher.
Yeah, I could go there. I just don't. I guess we both got the same rainbow superpower. This is what I'm gonna say to you. You know how hard it was for me to acknowledge bisexuality. If that's the lifestyle that you supposedly, I think the gaydar is going the fuck off. And I'm gonna just tell you like
You
this:
said I don't have no walls. I mean, the way that you were describing it,
get
I
a
would have thought that.
massive dick. So this is what I want you to get. But
Oh my
this is
God.
you to understand, sir.
I'm about to get myself off this
Let me
thing.
tell you about a part of why I'm very, very happy to talk about this. Because a part of my identifying this way,
Hmm.
part of me actually honoring the legacy of a child who was
Oh my God. I knew you was about to say this. Damn.
I don't but don't fuck don't but hear me. The reason why I found the courage to say it and I hold it, regardless of how I live my life, is because I literally failed because I was not able to see him and hear him and be there for him. I've never done anything inappropriate to that child. I have a very big family. You do not see them coming against me. You see one idiot and you ask her to show you anybody in our family who's going to stand with her, and you will find nobody. She has a child that's alive right now. It wasn't one minion, it was two. One is still alive today. There's a third child that she gave to some people in an illegal adoption. I want you to hear me so when you play with this, you understand what you're playing with. I wish that I didn't let my faith, the public, people's perception, or any of that make me think that I needed to be hard on him, that he needed to be somebody different than who he was. The biggest thing that I realized is that God still can use me. And if there's something about me that's not for him, he can fix it when it's time to be fixed, if it needs to be fixed. And so the reason why I say it with pride is because I will never get the opportunity to let him know how much I love him and how special he was, and how much I am not ashamed of him.
Well, that's very noble, and there's
So
nothing
it's
wrong with that.
my advocacy, because guess what? I thought that if I was bisexual, I was unlovable, I was unusable, that I was going to be a hindrance to the movement. I thought that I would never find love, which now that part so far is true, and a lot of other things. And
Well,
I'm not, and I'm not even living. And I say all the time, I'm part time or I have a capacity, but I'm very clear about it. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it.
I don't care what anybody think about me either. So I commend you on that. Um,
And his friend, and somebody that was out there came and told our family that he wanted to die by water.
and he drowned.
That's the part. They did not care to do a thorough investigation. And when I'm not a fucking liar. When I was on my way, and I called my fucking mother on my way off of work to go see
I
what
thought you ain't have to have no jobs.
when I was on my way from work because I had heard that something was wrong with Travis and nobody would tell me what. His mother said to me, and I will never forget those words because we never had a problem. She was my favorite fucking cousin. She said he got what he deserved. I told his ass not to go outside. And when I sat there with my whole fucking family at the funeral home and I begged to see him when it was clear that he was gone, that bitch turned around to our whole family and said, burn him. And then she said, I'm not letting nobody see him. So that GoFundMe that didn't even raise $5,000 was for a memorial, and I got the pictures. So when you playing with people, this ain't no fucking fun on no fucking internet. This is stuff that people really fucking live. And if you hate the fact that I don't agree with y'all opinion or something like that, don't tell me to be focused. When people think that they can play with shit like that. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't literally, certain shit should be untouchable. But y'all don't got no fucking.
You called LLC child a bastard.
And you know, I try to what?
You called her
That's
child a
the
bastard.
definition. If she fucked and he wasn't married to her, he's a bastard.
But I mean, that's the case. You're a bastard.
Oh, and guess what? I actually am. But I'm a bastard that's done something with his life. Just because that's one of the things that I could be defined about, don't mean that I'm limited there for the rest of my
Well,
life.
why would you weaponize that against somebody else?
Against
Though?
a
A
weird
little
bitch that's
kid that
calling me zesty.
no, against a little kid that don't know you and
That's
don't
calling
deserve
me
it.
zesty, and while you on the phone or on the internet talking shit about my relationship with the child that meant the world to me, she all in the comments fanning that shit. Yeah, bitch, when you was sitting there trying to figure out how to feed the little motherfucker, that bastard ass child. You get what you give. Sorry that I'm not bigger. Y'all had me fucking twisted. I'm not Michelle. I'm fucking
Look,
Malcolm.
You see me. I like you call me all stuff, and I don't care. I don't get
Bitch got the
offended.
nerve to talk about me with my employment, and she can't keep a job. Finally got to keep a job, and on my motherfucking soul, now you think you on the internet trying to give out legal advice, and I done watched this weird asshole literally be wrong 51% of the time she was reporting on dope, and still tried to befriend her, and
Look,
still showed the love.
I'm
And I
not
sat
about
with this
to.
weird ass
I'm not about
motherfucker,
to
and
sit up here while
I
you're.
gave her money to support her fucking channel.
You did, and you should be, and you should stay the bigger person. Because guess what? Your supporters see everything that you do. If you want to take the bigger road or the high road,
I don't.
then but your supporters want you to take the high road.
I
Are
don't.
you right? They don't. They actually don't because they be engaging with you. To be honest, this
I
is
get $0.
all entertainment.
I get $0 of a paycheck from this. I don't give a fuck what they want. I don't give a fuck who people want me to be. I show up for work every day, and I do what most people are afraid to fucking do for themselves. So ain't nobody gonna
Speak your
tell me
truth.
who to be.
Speak your truth.
So what?
Speak your truth.
What you mean?
That's what you do that most people are scared to do.
No, people don't speak their own truth.
That's what I'm saying.
They
You
don't speak their
speak.
own. People want me to go for do what they scared to do they damn selves.
So okay.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all say he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that. And I'm fucking telling you, no, I'm not, because that ain't me. If y'all say he's an anti-violence activist, I used to always tell him, who the fuck said that? I'm an anti-senseless violence advocate. But if a motherfucker shooting at you, shoot him and take him the fuck out. Pray that God give you aim. I'm
So tell
saying,
me this, Jedediah.
what's
If
up?
you were a mirror, let's put yourself in the mirror
And I would
shoes.
never be.
But I'm just saying,
There is no Amir.
if you were a mirror
There's
and
no Amir. I don't know who that is.
okay, let's say you were Jedediah and you were standing where Amir is,
Okay. I don't know who
was in the
I don't know
situation.
what is that? What is an Amir? What the fuck is an Amir? And the only Shakira I know was Tupac.
Jesus.
Who the fuck is that? If you want me to talk, I got to talk
What
factual.
is the boy name? I don't know.
I
Amir
don't.
Shakur.
I don't know. I don't know a fucking Amir. Doesn't exist. Last time I seen somebody acknowledge themselves as an Amir, it was Trina. So you want to see if we get Trina on the line?
Oh my God. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
But you do. Stop playing.
I don't know an Amir.
Okay, so let's say the person that you had your physical altercation with in the middle of the street. Put yourself
I fought a
in.
lot of people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you be fighting in the middle of the street with a lot of people?
I do that shit.
This is what I'm talking about. How? I don't even know where to go from here.
Find somebody in the middle of the street. I'm real. This is you got me tonight because I can't. I'm not gonna be doing this no more. So what's
Yeah,
up?
because now I'm helping you have a show, and you ain't got to put too much work in. So you ought to be. You make sure you donate to my fund.
So
But let's say you're Amir, or you're in this guy's shoes, and then this guy that you're supposed to be beefing with, and a pack of wild wildebeest that look like they could be human, but you just don't know because it's dark.
so you could defend. You could talk shit about
I
women.
just had to throw that
Talk
in
about
because
a
you've been talking
motherfucker.
shit
I
about
can't talk about
every
a motherfucker
fucking
who knees
body.
won't leave each other
So
alone.
I had to
My
throw
knees
it
won't leave
in.
us alone. That motherfucking dry body asshole is literally walking up the street. She can't even stop conflict because her legs into it. Now next,
But and all these people walking up around you, how you gonna feel? Are you gonna feel like your life is in danger, or like there's some imminent threat coming? I know I would. I'm just saying, I probably would feel kind of threatened, especially with the people that you be packing with you. Those ain't no regular looking people.
I'm not about to. Excuse me.
You heard me,
I'm not
and
about.
you agree.
I'm not about to go nowhere with nobody with. I'm not about to go nowhere at night with no senior citizens, people without arms, and
But they wasn't trying to do all that. They was just
what
trying
were
to
they there for?
advocate for the city. They wasn't trying to fight you.
What were they there for?
To try to figure out what was going on with the
What were they
squatting
advocating for? Because
situation.
you could hear that conversation. What were they advocating for?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they were talking about. I didn't hear the conversation, but I know that they were there.
They was too busy worrying about everything I was doing, and he this and he that. Same motherfucker who's posting online what he was gonna do to me. Same motherfucker who came around talking about how he was gonna kick my ass, calling me a bitch, and all these other things. Stop acting like you don't got good sense, or are you not acting? Because if this man continues to show where I'm at, and he wants to be a problem for me, he got what a nigga. He get what a man. That's what a man gets.
But that's what I'm saying, because for me, like for instance, if I lived out there and I would have showed up, I'm definitely not coming to fight you. Like if I'm coming to a place where squatters are allegedly getting evicted, or we're getting squatters out, and I'm trying to report on it, or whatever the case may be, whatever his reasoning for being
Police was
out there,
there.
I'm definitely not coming to fight you. And
The,
I don't
pol-
think that that was his intent,
the
because it
police
didn't
came.
look like he was prepared to fight anyway.
The police came. He had said he shit. When you call a man a bitch, you better always be prepared to fight.
I done called you a bitch, so
Yeah,
that means
that's
every
why
time I see you, we got to fight.
when you get to Harvey, we got some things to work out. Don't you think so?
I mean, I'm with it.
Good.
I don't know if,
Thank you. So
but what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do
think
is
that we
we're gonna
should
set
set
it up
up.
for a boxing ring.
I,
Let's do it in
I'm
the
okay
ring.
with that. So that's what I'm saying. This is how we do this, so we don't worry about criminal complaints. Are you agreeing to let's say a YouTube celebrity boxing match? Me and you can fight when you
We
get there.
can do 1-on-1.
You agree?
I agree.
So you want gloves or no gloves?
I mean, that's up to you. I would.
I'm giving it to you. I'm
I,
giving the ladies first.
first off, you know what? We're gonna go with gloves, because if you try
Don't
to
want to
keep aiming
scratch your
for my
face. I get it.
face,
You don't want to scratch your face. I get it.
if
You'll be
you
you'll
if
be
you try
wearing
to keep aiming for my face, I'm
you'll
gonna
be
get
in
mad.
cartoons for a
I'm
year.
gonna get mad.
Be in motherfucking cartoons for a year. So we're
I
gonna
definitely won't be in cartoons,
if I
because if you touch my face will heal. But what's gonna happen to you?
okay, girl.
You probably
Oh,
gonna.
look at that pose. Look at that pose. That's what you don't do. You don't mess with a gay man's face. I see it. I see it. So I'm glad today we got some truth out of you, Minion. You just be saying shit.
No, you just be saying shit. No, you literally are the epitome of somebody that just be saying shit.
It'd be funny as hell, though, when I be doing it.
It be disturbing and
No, it ain't
cringy.
funny. Because you know what? Because I be saying some real shit. Like I don't just be playing. This ain't no internet shit for me. I'm running for Congress, my nigga, talking like this. Because what y'all think I'm worried about you putting the fucking video? I will put the video out and say, Chicago, y'all fucking up. This is why you need to elect a motherfucker like me. Donald Trump can say whatever he want to say. I'm gonna say what I want to say too.
So how do?
And if
But
I
on a
don't win,
serious
I'm gonna
note,
cry. Fuck no. I'm
on
gonna
a
sit
serious
on
note,
the
now
train
that we're both
and
on
make
the same
patience.
platform, how does Harvey move forward, and how can you be a positive part of that?
Minion, what you're about to see happen over the next couple of months is gonna blow your mind. But when I tell you that I have literally, we are about to do some amazing shit in Harvey. Something that I've never done in any city I've ever been in because I've never done it like this. But I'm gonna tell you, and I would say within about a month or so, well, probably within a month, you're gonna start seeing some announcements coming. And I'm a part of those. And I'm so fucking happy of what I'm bringing to the city of Harvey. It's gonna be
Don't tell me it's that dispensary.
it's gonna be amazing. And guess what's gonna be the difference between me and the people who put out dates? I don't lie. I'm saying give me 30 days. You're gonna see two announcements, and they're gonna be like, whoa, what I'm gonna bring to this city is phenomenal. And
Who
yes,
put out dates and lie?
huh?
Who put out dates and lie?
I just told you. And then LSC said I was gonna be done by today. We're still on. You're on it today.
Oh,
We're
okay.
here.
So wait a minute, y'all had a court hearing?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wait, what?
I know, ain't that crazy? And y'all donating this shit. Keep doing it.
Wait,
Keep donating. And what ain't this the day? I mean, aren't we past the day?
I don't. What is today? The 4th.
Yeah. Ain't looking-
What day was it supposed to be on? Today?
Let me see if the people in the chat know. Y'all know what day it was supposed to be? It was the second, right? We're 2 days. We're 2 days past it.
Oh, so the judge is deliberating.
Oh, okay. They're still making a decision. Okay.
No, I'm asking.
I'm asking.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull it out of you.
That's your fearless leader. So tell me. Oh, so
Boy,
wait,
you
wait, wait,
know.
wait. There are different days. Somebody said the 5th, so they say maybe it's supposed to be tomorrow. Somebody said the 3rd is the 4th, the 5th, the 2nd. But I
But
do remember it
who
being the
knows?
2nd. So if the 3rd, okay, it's supposed to be the 3rd. Well, anyway, we're still here, regardless of whatever day it's supposed to be. I don't really give a fuck. I just remember getting the date. So we've been waiting. Something was going to happen. Oh, it's the 5th, so it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow. So I mean,
You're a little
you'll be my
You
last guest.
celebrating prematurely.
I won't be able to do nothing tomorrow. You'll be the last one that was.
Oh my
This
God.
is our farewell broadcast. How does it feel to be the star of it?
I mean, I'm gonna start wherever I go,
No,
so I'm used to it.
it's an honor. I know it's an honor.
It's an honor for you. Yeah.
It's an
You're
honor.
welcome. You're
I'm
welcome.
the topic of every show. So when you get the actual person, that's a motherfucker. You
I'm
did.
on your show. You're not on my show.
I was
I'm
on.
not benefiting from this.
I was like, he
I
in.
could have put you on my show and benefited from it,
Oh,
but
did you
I'm
see?
letting you
Did you see me in the
benefit.
comments?
Yeah, no, I didn't. And
You
you made
did. I
no, it's funny.
knew it. I knew
I
it.
literally had to get an email sent to me because I use OBS and I can't see the live chat. So I see on my screen as they come up. But they were deleting them before they got to my screen. So I never saw the messages that you put in the chat.
Oh, what about are you going to donate to us? We trying to do some work over here.
What work are you trying to do?
Well, I got to finish taking down that gate that's in the compound off of illegal property.
No,
Let me
no,
tell you what I
sir.
can do.
No, sir.
Let me tell you what I can do so you can know. We got to take down that illegal
I'm
gate.
not about to listen to this. I'm not
Oh,
doing this.
I was going to tell you the work we're doing.
Yeah, but yeah,
We're
no.
actually actively doing work. You wanted to get it so you don't have to come to Harvey except for the fight. I can give you the stuff what's going on the ground because I'd be there, Minion.
But I don't want. I'm not even coming there for the fight. That's just a extra perk. But
No,
I'm
you
coming
coming
there
for
to
the
do
fight.
work.
But with the fight, I'm gonna wear your ass out. We ain't gonna be able to do no work.
You're not gonna wear me out.
I know.
I promise you.
I'm so excited. So wait, how much you weigh?
More than you.
Good. You're taller than me too, right? I'm only 5'8".
I'm taller than you as well.
You got the advantage. So you better do good. You better fuck me up. No windmilling now. You got to go straight. You feel me? Get your ass in the gym, Minion. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Every time you call me out my name, that's all I'm gonna be thinking about. Every time. Okay? And you know I'm terrified.
You're gonna be doing that a lot.
I heard
That's what you're gonna be doing a lot.
I heard y'all said I was terrified, and I want to tell you that it's it's I'm excited.
I didn't think you were terrified. I think the comment that you made about you wanting to go to the gym every day from now for the next month was kind of very coincidental. I was like, somebody must have told him I'm coming because,
Okay,
or no, you saw my live. That's right, because I had
I did.
announced it on the
I did.
live the night
I did it.
before.
I want to get my body
And
back
then
so
you
I can
got
go
up
to the
and
strap.
you were like, we going working out. I'm like, first off,
I gotta
all
put
I
on. I gotta
said was
That's
if
the
we
fun
met,
sauce
that
that what
might be
y'all
an
see already.
interesting
No, it ain't that
meeting.
kind of party. I really, literally, and if I be honest, and I said this before, I thought that Minion had a skill that I don't have. I'm not good with all this technology shit, and I thought that he was objective. And I
I
also,
am
fuck out of here. I thought he was objective,
until I'm not.
and I thought that he was actually trying to get down to the bottom of stuff. I didn't know he was trying to push an agenda. So right
What
now,
agenda do you see me pushing? Because I'm definitely not successful at the agenda that I'm trying to push, which is which is Chris is a fucking scumbag,
that's
and
the
that's what I'm trying to show. But
have
you
you ever
keep
had a conversation with him?
no, and I don't want to.
So
I
that's
don't
the
want to have a conversation with Kobe. I want to be like a regular resident. And you want to know what? The more that now I'm investing myself into this
so
whatever.
you want to see a man be destroyed based off of rumors?
But this is what I'm saying. I didn't even look at myself as a actual journalist, and I was actually thinking about covering other topics. It's just the Harvey residents needed somebody to speak up for them because you just started going ham against Christopher Clark. But when I get out there, I don't have a problem having a conversation with him and seeing what I mean, if you want to set up an interview, we can definitely make that happen.
Kobe wouldn't like that. You can't do that. She'll turn on you.
Look, me and Kobe, if I do an interview with Christopher Clark, I would definitely want to do an interview with Kobe. So
No,
I would make that happen
you
too.
wouldn't want to do that. But this is what I'm going to ask you again.
And I'm not gonna softball him like you be doing Christopher Clark and Jason House. I'm gonna ask some really hard questions that he might get offended by.
Then you will have a short lifespan in your broadcasting. You got to know the moment. You can't always be looking for mess. Sometimes it's good to get to know who, and then you actually got to do some stuff in the background and then come back with it factually, and they got to have a safe space.
That's the reason why I don't feel
So
like I'm
I,
set. I'm set up for doing interviews with people
I
because
want
I
I
understand
want
it.
you to understand this. Like I said before. Oh, by the way, how did it feel knowing that the situation with the mother with the knife wasn't even in the jurisdiction of Dalton?
Who responded to the call?
They responded to the second phase, which was the fight on the bus with the
Who
young
showed
lady.
up on the scene?
Dalton police was showed up to that.
Okay, so that's the person that who should have written out the police report.
No, they shouldn't. Yeah, they should for that component of it. But guess what? It becomes a supplemental report for the initial
Yeah, but
start.
he shouldn't have refused the
Do you
initial
understand
report.
that? No, do
He
you? But I'm
should.
saying, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I said because you may not have heard it. Do you not understand that if those officers would have done more, then the young lady who got on the bus to fight the other child would have been charged?
How do you know? But you stop saying that like it's fact because you cannot prove that
I didn't
anybody
say
got on
allegedly.
any.
Did you hear what I just said?
Because
The young
how do
lady,
you know that the young lady got
the
on the bus
young, I just
to
told you.
fight the one,
Do you have anything to say
fight
otherwise?
the girl?
Do you have anything otherwise?
I can't tell you. I
No, no,
can't.
no, 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 no. By the way, I didn't say two. I didn't say that. I said she got on the bus and they fought her.
But they fought at the bus stop. I thought they were off the
She
bus.
got on the bus to fight and they fought. She was not supposed to be on the bus. So I'm trying to tell you that if the police,
But she could have been going to the bus to meet her friend.
why
Her
did
friend could
I
have been
don't know
on
this
the bus.
answer because maybe you can help me with this. Did the mother go to the public meeting and speak up like Kimberly was trying to get her to do?
No, she didn't.
and you got to ask yourself why. That mother is every mother was doing what a mother would do, and that's fight for their children. Regina lied on that report, and that was fucked up. And I'm trying to tell you that that incident originated in Calumet City, so it was Calumet City's jurisdiction. Anything that Dalton would do would be supplemental. So while all of the people are running for content, you're
So
confusing the public. And get this, you almost set that girl up for prosecution that you all call yourself trying to advocate for. That's why it's important to know what you're talking about, what when you're talking, and not make everything messy. And if I would have, while Jason House was on there, pressed that issue, then it would have created different layers, which would have made a very simple situation very much more complex. And guess what? That interview was not protecting Dalton. I protected the girl. Next question. Wasn't soft, it was intentional. And I simply said, how do you handle things that come across the internet?
I'm about to get off because you're
Good
not
night.
about to use me.
Yeah, good night. Because hell, you can't, it's nothing to say. Minion, I'm disappointed in you, but guess what?
What are you disappointed in me for? What did I do? You're the one I'm disappointed in. I'm disappointed in you, sir.
You ain't heard
I
a,
expected so much more from you.
you ain't heard a damn thing I said, and that's okay. Minion, do the things that you think, but I promise you it won't age well. But I appreciate you. This is the only way
But
I can get to where I need to go.
you know what? I hope that from this point we can stop the petty and
Get the fuck out of here. I said keep going. And you done already sent a whole apology and then did all got
I
right over
didn't. That apology wasn't for you though.
why
That
was my
was for my people to let them know that you know what I'm not trying to build my platform off of talking down about other content creators. That's not what I wanted to build my platform off of. I can. I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm not really trying to build my platform. I'm just a million with opinion. That's it.
pussy?
Million with opinion.
So anyway, you and what you call me, llama? No, that's Trina. What's your name for me?
I have a lot of names for
That
you.
a doo-doo? No, that's Trina. What you call me?
You're a lot of things.
You call me bitch.
No, I'll call you a lot of things.
What you
But
call
you could be my bitch though, yeah.
me?
I
Nah.
don't mind.
You would definitely be. You would end up my bitch. So, what would? But I don't. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to get my. I'm trying to get things together because I got to transition. I can't do this for the rest of my life. However, the question that I asked you.
Donate to
What did I just ask
the
you?
day to the Millions Getting to Harvey Fund, millionwithopinion.com.
What did I ask you? I just asked you something and I forgot what it was. I missed what I had to do. I gotta get up out of here. Hey, you done?
I'm
As
done.
a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds like I
You're
do.
not gonna give me nothing because I'm about to leave. Bye.
So with that being said, I'm not gonna put anybody's business out there. Yeah, we had fun over here today too, didn't we? But look, I'm not gonna put nobody's business out there. But one of my other critics received some bad news as it relates to their health. This is not an opportunity for me to do anything against them or to one up them or anything of that nature. But I talked to them today, and they said that they got a diagnosis that was less than great. And I'm gonna just simply say this to that person: I'm gonna pray for you. But I want everybody on here to know that one of them is facing real life and death situations. And the reason why I'm saying this publicly is because life is fragile and it is very uncertain. And it's crazy because after all of the bull crap, for them to say that to me and me still say, God, have mercy, has been an interesting experience for me. But they may not say it publicly. So I'm going to tell y'all, pray for all these people, because one thing that I feel like I see when I look at them in their eyes is that they don't understand. And this is like one of those moments where in the Bible where when I'm looking at me, and that's all I could feel. That's all I feel when I'm looking at them. When I was looking at me, that's all I was feeling. There wasn't nothing else. That's all I was feeling. I was feeling, God, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That don't mean that I like them or want to fuck with them. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking like, me truly doesn't have a clue. But one thing that he did say that I caught is, I don't want you to do bad. And I just feel like we as a people are failing in the sense of community because we just don't know how to celebrate each other, how to come together, organize, and become a powerful force together. It's always about who's in charge, who's getting the most, who's the most visible, who is correct and who's not. It's all about the wrong shit. And that's everywhere. It has become customary and cultural. And that's the issue in Harvey. They ain't got enough to be fighting the way they fucking fighting. Who wants to inherit $100 and something plus $1 million in deficit? And you ain't got $1 million in your own damn bank account. Make it make simple sense. Crabs in the barrel. I could do it better than you syndrome. Pointing the fingers and not picking up the plow. And I'm quite frankly fucking sick of it. I don't know if I did the right thing or the wrong thing. The Lord told me to shut up. But I see him working. And I'm cool with it. So yeah, they might do a 7-hour live tomorrow. I don't give a damn. But one thing I will say, and I will get off of here because I really want to be the bigger man. I want to demonstrate that I can be a bigger man, and that I want for the good of all of us to be what's highlighted, and I want for us all to progress, and I want us all to get better. So with that, from the depths of my soul, I want to say, LNC, you lost again. Sit your dumb, goofy, dirty, funky, foolish, irrelevant, grifting, fraud, con, lying, fake pumping, cap ass the fuck down.
Y'all boy is out of jail. Y'all boy is out of jail. I'm 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 out of
Somebody just reminded me of something so crazy. So there's this LC guy who, if y'all, I might go look for the episode and put it back. He all in the comments talking shit about me. This motherfucker was inviting me to come down to his house when I was doing some kind of travel. I don't even remember what it was. You can come down and you can stay with me, and I'll show you some hospitality. His name was L2 something. My mama prayed for the motherfucker. Like you could, man, when I think about this, it's crazy because I didn't even intentionally not go. Y'all better start acknowledging God and thanking God from Texas to Dalton when I was driving. Y'all better start acknowledging God because he does protect you from danger, but it's a type of danger. He said seen and unseen. That's crazy. And I almost would have probably paired up with that dumbass man. God is good. Kim turned out to be true, and he the fucking flodge.
Y'all boy is out of jail. Y'all boy is jail. I'm out of jail. I'm out of jail. I'm out of Woo! Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. When you sing it, when you gotta and KS, no, don't do it.
I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. Ain't no chains, no cell, no nothing that can stop me. They may hold me for a while, but soon I'll be free. Weapons come, yes, they will form, but my God's got me. Y'all, I'm free. I am free. I am free. I'm free. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. I'm out of jail, y'all. I'm out of jail. Ain't no chains, no cell, no nothing that can stop me. They may hold me for a while, but soon I'll be free. Weapons come, yes, they will form, but my God's